But they tell you that a group actually. So you met an old man who seemed to be the leader of that 1,000-strong column of knights, named Sir Horace Amstead, a real stiff-backed old dude who said that he actually admitted that his group didn't defeat the two giants. By the way, you saw them at Laylam's Orchard. They were still hacking them up and trying to pull off the parts to just get them out of the town. And
Wow.
they were huge. You were shocked. These things were over maybe close to 20 feet tall. You're guessing. And he actually said, Sir Horace actually said that a group led by a man named Leonin.
All right, we're back.
Moved. They encountered them just as they were coming into Laylam's Orchard. That group had actually killed these two giants.
Group of how many?
He said there were. He actually snickers a bit. There were 5 of them.
Killed 2 of these things. That's impressive.
They called themselves the Wardens of Farvale.
Interesting.
He said, I sent a small contingent of men to escort them back to Hakak, where they were going to check in with the Reeve. You might catch up with them if you're seeking to hunt giants. He says, or you could try your luck with us if you're interested in joining the Knights of the Watch.
I don't know. That sounds like a little bit too much of a commitment for me. I think my road lies in a different direction. Thank you, though.
He says, "Oh, it is a." He goes, "It is a commitment, a lifelong one, and a higher calling at that." He goes, "But he goes, you seem a different sort." So he says, "Yeah, you should head on to Hakak. They can always use good men there."
What a backhanded comment that was.
Soldiers of Fortune. All right. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll head there.
So that was 3 days ago, and
all right.
you come riding into Hakak, and what was the thing that you did that gained you so much fame?
I was thinking it would have to be like a series of things. Maybe nothing like really crazy. Maybe my latest like one-on-one fight was with like, I don't know, a troll or something that, you know,
maybe it was like a series of
would be in the realm of believable that like one person at his level could take, but not, you know, not something any regular person would do. But
So
yeah.
so just thinking out loud here, what I'm kind of getting a sense of is that the folk hero that like Balner is, which is he's all about charity. I really see your guy as, you need me to take out that troll for you? No problem. But at the end of it, you might end up eating all of their food, drinking all of their wine, and taking all of their daughters. Is that who Akelinen is?
That's yeah, probably. You know, maybe not, you know, so uncharitable of a description, but you know,
You're Goku.
maybe in that area. Yeah.
You eat all the food.
All these Dragon Ball Z references. I don't.
You gotta
watch
start
Giants?
watching it, man.
I don't know.
Can we
Maybe I'll do.
role play the part with the mayor again?
Reroll.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying. I was like 3/4 of not paying attention, so I wasn't even listening to what was going on.
No, it's cool. You're working on
Okay.
the stream.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
about that.
we'll catch back up again.
Okay.
So,
That's against D&D rules, but
as
Oh, by the way.
oh no, you're talking to me. There are no rules. So
There are no.
that's right. So you as you're riding into town, and Amir, you can see this. There's one guy who's, you know, up above the rest of the group, mainly because he's on horseback. He's probably the only one on horseback. The rest of them are just this crowd of people around him. You know, maybe 30, 40 people. And make a history check, actually. Amir. Nah, you don't have a clue. You don't recognize the symbol on his shield, but it seems like a lot of people do. And people are like reaching up and they're like touching his shield and that kind of stuff. And as they get closer, you can hear people like, "Hey, Kellinen, is it true that you killed a troll? Did you really kill like 3?" And it's just constantly a stream of, "Did you kill all these things? Did you kill that? Did you did you take over this one area?" So it and he's just like, "Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely, I did that."
Can I have noticed this at this point and like come to the door?
Yeah, you're sitting at the window, drinking your ale, eating your turkey leg, and there does seem to be a bit of commotion around somebody on horseback riding up to, up the main drag, pretty close to the stream view here, or getting closer.
Is this?
So yeah,
Is this the same day that? This is the same day, correct? That we sold Grundar's amulet and stuff, correct?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be uncharacteristically quiet. And I'm only gonna be working on like one glass of like wine, which is also uncharacteristic, and it's kind of like swirling it and just in very deep thought. Deep thought.
Well, Mary Max actually plops down into the chair that Amir vacated, sitting next to you, and he already has a glass of wine. He slops a little bit onto the table and part on his leg, and he just knocks it off to the side, and he says, "So, how was this morning?"
I don't know. You tell me. You got messed up pretty good, buddy.
Oh, yeah. He rubs at his chest a little bit. He goes, "It'll heal."
That it will. That it will.
He goes, "Your dwarf buddy there." He goes, He's a lot faster and more ferocious than I took him for." He goes, "I won't make that mistake again."
Yeah, he's definitely gets underestimated. I would definitely say. But he's a fighter. He is. He really is.
Back to you as you're approaching, Nate. People are all like, "Are you riding to the stream view? Are you going there? Where are you headed?"
Well, I think he's just gonna be heading to he's gonna be asking where's the best pub and inn in town. That's where he's heading to.
A couple people kind of toward the front of the group, like they actually came from what looks like an inn possibly to join the little throng around you. They're all like, "Oh, you should come back here." He goes, "It's really busy right now, and the mayor is there. It's the stream view."
Sounds like a great idea.
Literally a view of the stream. Just curious. Or a view of the river. Okay, I was just making sure so I can get like an ambiance or something.
I love how we went to the Streamview Tavern on our inaugural stream, like D&D stream.
Yeah.
The stream.
And Grundar made a second stream,
It's
right?
a double entendre.
Yeah.
Grundar made the second stream.
There was that too. It was a triple entendre.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, so sorry guys, I'm having like a frog in my throat.
It's being outside too much in that sun.
Yeah,
I guess.
too much sun.
Yeah.
That's what that does to Minnesota.
Too many animals.
It hit 70 today.
Wow.
It hasn't done that. It hasn't
Whoa,
done
it's
that
me.
in 185 days.
Wow.
I didn't realize it'd been that long.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, so you come up to the front of the inn. A couple of townsfolk, they offer to guide your horse back to the stable for you if you like.
Yeah, I'll throw him some coin.
Okay. You do. You just
Whatever.
like, here you go. And you just
Whatever's
go straight
appropriate.
in, like assuming they're going to take care of your horse. And they're all like, "We'll take good care of him, we promise."
Oh yeah, I could get used to this.
Is it called Buttercup? Please be called Buttercup
Buttercup. I think we'll have to
Seabiscuit?
name it Buttercup.
or Seabiscuit.
So you go walking into the stream view, and the place there's just not even a dull roar, just a roar, a cacophony of noise. This place seems to be hopping, and most people seem to be focused on the front window. So as you walk in and you look to the left, first thing you notice is I don't know, you're fairly perceptive, aren't you? Yeah.
I did switch 2 of my scores around to Dex and Wisdom.
Okay. Well, so just as you walk in the door, there's a guy kind of up against the door frame. You kind of walk past him. He seems to be staring intently at you. He's not fully human, and he has like just silvery white hair. And then as you kind of walk past him into the room, there's a throng of people right at the front window that definitely look like the description that this Sir Horace provided. There was a couple of dwarves, a lordling that seems to like the color kind of pink, purple. And there was an elf that they said they were with, but you don't see him.
As he walks in, did I hear what the people were saying? Like the
Oh,
crowd?
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
this guy's like some sort of champion of the people.
You there? It's true you killed a troll and all that other shit.
Well, look at him. See, like he's with the other group of them, right? That met the description.
Yeah, he seems to. Yeah.
Like, I am. And are you the dwarf that killed 2 giants?
You've heard about that already.
I met Sir Horace on my way here. He had
Hold on, Pit.
some tall tales to tell. Is it true?
Is that a joke? Tall tales? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Say, I like you. Let me buy you a drink.
Okay.
Barmaid
Forget the joke then.
As soon as you say that, a barmaid is right there, and she says, "Drinks, sir."
That's right. Give me 2 of your best. Whatever
Okay.
your best ale is.
Yeah. Okay. She takes your coin and immediately comes back with a couple of drinks.
All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sláinte. Let me see. Tell me about the encounter with the giants. I saw what was left over of them.
I don't
The
have
nice
to
one.
tell you. I can show you. And I take out my finger.
Yes.
Still got the toes.
You just like
Bring
plop.
out the
They're
giant
like
toes.
this. Yeah, they're like this big. You know, they're, it's
No,
like
no,
the
where
size
were
of a
you-
No,
softball.
no,
Where
no.
were you
He's doing his
eating
book.
those?
The
I take out
Grundog.
the
Oh, even better.
I take out the toes too, but that's just a given.
You saw the lower legs of one getting carted away, and sure enough, it was missing. It was missing some toes.
No, I missed both their feet.
Grundar's
I just only got the toes.
Grundar's picture
So
book.
he's got the 2 giant toes, like with a chain in between them, like Lucky Rabbit's feet, right?
They hang him
he's
from
got,
his
like,
rearview mirror.
He's got like his personal memoirs of his, like, colorings.
Basically,
His little
I'm gonna have
kindergarten
those binded
drawings.
for you.
Biden, is that some kind of magic?
Yes,
Stay away from
Yes.
that.
it's a special magic that makes them stick together and work as one. It's cool. Just trust me.
I thought we called that
Okay.
glue.
Same thing.
so the
Just been
mayor.
spitting on them.
Thought we got that.
So the mayor is trying to engage you in conversation, and he's like, "Is there something wrong, my lord? You don't seem quite your jovial self from yesterday or the day before."
It's nothing. I just have a lot on my mind. So I was thinking about what to call this festival, and let's call it the New Beginning Festival.
Oh, he says it goes quite well with the Green River Festival. Works very well. He goes, perfect. He goes, we'll get right on that.
Yeah, sorry, I was distracted earlier and was doing things, and my head was in another place. I apologize.
He says, oh, as he's getting ready to leave, he goes, just one more thing. He said, evidently, a runner came from Sir Horace. I think you said that you were looking for him.
Yes, thank
And
you.
he goes, well, he says he won't be back perhaps for close to a week now. Evidently, they caught sightings of he at this point he leans in close so that the common folk won't get upset. He goes, supposedly orcs have been seen outside the dim forest. He said so he's headed off with a column of knights to go investigate that. He goes, but should be back within the week.
Excellent. Thank you for the update. I appreciate it.
Okay, and he starts to work his way out of the crowd as you notice this, tall, dark-haired human that has entered the bar, and the crowd in the stream view has actually gotten bigger as all of this crowd of like 50 some people outside are all trying to cram into the stream view, and of course the mayor and his couple of guys are all trying to work their way out and having a hard time of it.
Is there like a balcony of any sort?
Yeah. No, there sure is.
Can I go out onto the? Does it like overlook the river? If so, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go up there.
Max follows you.
And I'm just gonna find a chair and I'm just gonna kind of just like chill and not play my mandolin, but play my viola.
Okay.
Because I don't want
Max-
to perform a concert right here. Just kind of chilling.
Suddenly, the second floor collapses on those people.
Believe it or not,
Damn
that
it.
actually happened here in Denton. There, in an old apartment complex, somebody was having a party on the third floor, and there was like too many people, and it was an older building, and the living room floor collapsed and fell down to the second floor. College towns, man.
Dude, that party's gonna go down as fucking legendary.
Whoever lived.
We literally took the floor out of the party. It was amazing.
All right.
Guy
Anyways,
with like a
continue.
cast, like start my cast.
But yeah, I'm
So-
just kind of chilling there playing.
You hear, Amir, you hear a woman sobbing. And she's over at, like there's the big common market area. And a lot of the market stalls have sort of packed up for the day. But there's still, some traffic out there. But there's a woman, and she's sitting at the statue that you kind of stopped at the other night when you came back.
Yeah.
And she's sitting and she's kind of leaning against it, and she's just sobbing uncontrollably.
All right, I'll approach her and see what's going on.
Okay. She's she sees you walking up to her, and a hopeful expression crosses her face, and she goes, "You, sir." She goes, "Maybe you'll help me." She goes, "My little boy, he went missing earlier today. The
From
city
where?
watch is too busy. They haven't been able to spare any time to help me look for him."
Where did he go missing from?
She says, we were in the cemetery. We were paying our respects to my father, and he wandered off briefly while I was saying prayers, and I haven't been able to find him since.
All right. And you said she's like sitting down, I guess there's
Like
a
kind of
pedestal.
she kind of collapsed. She's sitting on the basically on the ground at the base of this
Yeah.
statue.
Okay. I'll kind of lean down to her and say, "Don't worry, I'll see what I can do," and then I'll give her a couple of silver and tell her to go into the inn to get some food and to wait there for me. How far away is the inn from this place?
Oh, I mean, you were standing in the doorway when you saw her. She's probably 50 feet away.
Okay. I know that my party is somewhere in the general vicinity of the inn, so I'm just gonna kind of point over there and cast a message to let them know that hey, that there's a kid that is missing, and I want to go find them.
You can see Balner in the window. He's sitting at a table drinking beer, kind of watching the crowd. So you're
Alright.
able to you can see line of sight back to him.
Okay. Then I'll send a message to Ballner then. Say that there was a kid that went missing from a cemetery. Maybe it's something that we could look into. I think we should.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
you might
muted.
go.
What, you mean like he's crawled out of the grave?
Like his mother's in hysterics, and I don't know. Maybe he was kidnapped. Maybe he got lost. I don't know. But
Are you walking?
How do you get kidnapped out of your coffin?
the kid's not dead.
They would just happen to be in the graveyard because that makes perfect
Yes.
sense. It should be in
Yeah.
the graveyard.
They were paying respects to.
Where else
They were
would body
paying
snatchers
respects to
hang
her
out,
father.
right?
Body snatchers. What are you walking back with her to the tavern as you're messaging?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's just rambling now. She's like, he's only 6 years old. He has a wander off, and I chide him for it all the time. Maybe I should have not been such a mean mother. She's just like totally going off about this whole thing, and she's got the silvers in her hand, and she's like, "What am I supposed to do?" And she's like holding up these 2 silver pieces you gave her.
Just go in. Ask the innkeeper for a meal. Maybe get a drink or two. Calm yourself down.
Or
She
four.
because telling a woman to calm down would make a persuasion test.
By the way, we are gender appreciative of everyone in this stream.
Come on.
We do not.
Calm down. Just calm down.
Just go. She goes, "How am I supposed to eat and drink at a time like this?" But you kind of steer her in and eventually work her way over to the bar, which is about the only place that there's no, every table's full, but you help her up to the barmaid and kind of like, she needs some help, she needs a glass of water or something.
Some cranberry juice.
So Balner, you've heard this remotely through. I mean, he's done this before. Where he's messaged you. You can see Grundar line of sight, and then of course he's engaged in conversation with this new guy who has quite a big following around him that are all like listening into the conversation between him and Grundar. And then Leonin seems to have, like, you saw him get up and walk upstairs.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll go try to find Leonin so we can get this ball rolling.
So anyways, when I was flying down the giant like this, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So Amir, you go running. Amir, you go running up the stairs to the second floor, while Balner, you're collecting the group, and you get to the top of the stairs, look out over the balcony, and you see Leonin kind of just up against the rail, leaning over it, sipping his wine. He seems far more thoughtful and reserved than you've ever seen him before.
Kind of look at him, walk up beside him. What are you doing? You're usually in the thick of it.
I just wasn't really feeling like it right now. What's up?
Anyway, I was talking to this woman on the street, and her kid has gone missing, and I think that might be something that we could help her with.
You sure he didn't just run away somewhere and he's just playing? Have we looked into that?
She said she looked
I
for
don't
him
know.
for about 2 hours in the cemetery.
I mean, I could send Beth in if we want. By the way, where is Bethden? And also, has the other group come
let
back
the
yet?
man stay at home with his wife for a few days.
Has the
Come on,
has the
man.
other group come back yet? Because what's the other guy's name? Jarvis, right?
Yeah. Well, you don't know it.
Along with my 3 dudes, my other 3 dudes.
They took off, man. They
His
decided
name
there was
is
more money to
Orson,
be
by
had.
the way, Leonin.
Huh?
His name is Orson, by the
Orson.
way.
Oh
Leonin.
my
Thank you.
god, Amir.
Orson.
Amir.
Did those 3 dudes really take off? Because if so, I'm mad.
Oh no, the other 3 were Blaze, Ben, and something else. I can't
Yeah.
remember the last one.
They were
Jarvis.
just
Yeah, one of them was
surrounded
Jarvis. I'm right on that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. His name was Jarvis.
'Cause I was like, man, I could be Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Pepper.
So you guys can't even talk, and you get Leonin to kind of follow you downstairs.
Yeah. If he will, I don't.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just out of character. I was wondering where they were, if they had come back to the city or not.
Okay, yeah. So you're wondering this out loud, and you hear this, Akelanen, when he's describing. He's like, "Yeah, they've got my wagons. There's like the 3 guys. Like, whatever happened to them?" And you realize you passed them on the road yesterday.
These 3 guys he's describing.
They're headed this
Well-
way, but they
they
were
were
just
headed this
moving slowly because they had an ox cart. You've got a horse, so
Right.
you know they're probably half a day behind you.
And it's the 3 of them, and then, shoot, what was his
Orson?
name? No, start with an H though. Our old
Horse.
players.
The Ranger, Hammondry.
Oh.
No,
No, the dwarf and the
Mm.
half
Halric
elf.
and
Rogue.
Lana.
Oh, right.
Halric
Halric,
Halric,
Saltmere,
yeah,
and Lana. Yep.
They're with that cart too, right?
Yeah. You guys have only been
Okay.
in town really about 2 days.
okay, cool. I was just wondering. Yeah. So back in character. Yeah, let's go take a look at it.
Yeah, I kind of look at. I see that he's not, really here at the moment, so
Yeah.
to speak. I say, well, maybe this will take your mind off of whatever you're thinking about. I don't know what it is. Kind of don't want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max parted ways with you. Said that he actually was teaching someone swordplay that afternoon and had a prior engagement, and would catch up with you later.
As he's walking out the door, be like, hope you don't get into a one-on-one with him. As he's walking out the door, still got to maintain.
He goes,
distance.
"I don't normally run people except."
Nice. Yeah, so I'll walk downstairs with him here.
Yeah. So, Akelanen, you find yourself the second dwarf, who was largely just kind of sitting and drinking and really not talking, finally got mobilized and was trying to get Grundar out the door. But because you and Grundar have been having this conversation about past exploits, and everybody seems to be really interested.
And this one I got from.
Yeah, the conversation is migrated out. So now you're standing around drinking beer, and you've got this crowd around you. Most of them are being quiet though, and are just listening to the 2 of you talk. And then finally, you see the white-haired half elf and the brightly clothed lordling kind of come out to meet you guys. And now they let you through the crowd, but now you guys, the 5 of you, are at the center of this group of 50 people.
Grindar just kind of notices them for the first time. He's like,
Yeah, so we were inside drinking, and somehow we just migrated outside.
Yeah,
still drinking.
you know how that shit
Yeah.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, keep drinking. Kind of look around. So what's going on, Grundar? What are we doing?
who the fuck are all these people?
You don't get this? You don't?
What?
You don't have these people bothering you all the time?
They look scared of me. Boo! I do that to the nearest one.
You hear somebody they step back, but somebody's like, "He's got terrible breath."
I heard that.
As we're walking down the stairs, I'm gonna be like, like, Balner, you coming? 'Cause I'm assuming he's
Yeah, I'm
still
coming.
sitting in the. Okay.
No, he pushed them out the door. That's how they got out. There.
Okay. I thought
Right.
he was still sitting there. Got it. I'm with you.
Grindar, when he
So I
hears
guess
somebody
I'm the last
say
one.
that,
I guess I'm the
Yeah.
lazy one to get the last
So
one
yeah,
out the door.
like I said, the 5 of you are all now together. You can see each other, but like there's just this group of like 50 people just kind of like around you, like but really focused on this conversation between Grundar and Kellenen. Now they seem to all have like when Kellenen like makes mention of them, then they're all kind of like looking around at each other like, what is he talking about?
no, when Grindar hears the guy talk about his breath, he casts a spell. He goes, rest defibrillation. And he's like, all right, that's better. That's good.
All right.
So yeah, so everybody else is here, and Balner got everybody moving outside. So
Yeah, you've now got all of
turned
these.
to one of them. Yeah, that meets the description Sir Horace told him, and it's like, so you all are the other giant killers, right? Or is that only Grundar?
Hey,
Technically, he killed them, but
where's Killian? He helped the
we
most.
but we did help. Yes.
All right. Well, I've come to Joff or Hawkok to help with the giant problem. So that's what I'm doing here. Just got into town, looking to kill some giants.
Well, your help is always appreciated. Where are you from?
Where is he from? He's Aurelian, right?
You're like, damn, you would ask me that question.
Here and there.
I only did
Yeah.
that. I only did that because I didn't think he had something down yet.
No,
that's the
you know,
only reason why I
I-
did that.
I'm from out east.
Yeah.
From this place called 10th or 10th, whatever it's
Well,
called.
I'm known from
Whatever you
I'm
Tuesday
known
nighters are called.
around these parts, I guess. I mean, I haven't been here before, but word gets around, I guess.
Well, allow me to be the first to introduce myself. My name is Wardens of Farvale, and we are always looking for people to help fight the giants. So your help is greatly appreciated.
All right. Where can we find them?
Well, I
You,
think we're actually in the process of, I don't know, Amir, what are we doing?
Yeah. About that time, the door opens up and a woman who has like a big glass of water. She's like, "Why are you still standing around? I thought you were gonna help me."
Who's
We're-
that?
Where are we going?
Please be patient. The cemetery.
Why is that lady screaming at you?
I don't know. She needs something other than water.
Yeah.
Her and I would have on the way to the inn, like walking her back. I would have asked her name and her son's name. That way, I could.
She says, "My boy's name is Pevrin,
Have her,
and my name is Lucy."
Lucy.
No way.
Way.
Marry me.
Is she an old battle axe too?
She's actually probably, late 20s.
Excuse me. Lucy is a sword. Lucille is a staff.
Come on, Grindar, let's go.
Okay, Grundar.
Okay.
She says, "Do you want me to show you where you want me to show your posse where that's what she calls them. Do you want me to show
Do
you where
do you know who I am?
She stops at that. She goes, "No, my lord."
No, my lord.
That's
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Listen, I'm many things, but I'm not a posse. I'm very brave. Okay?
Hey, I think that deserves a card.
I think
I
that
agree.
I
agree.
think that deserves a card as well.
I was reaching for that as
Well,
we
thank
speak.
you.
That
All right.
was great.
There's your
That
card
was
draw.
good.
That was
Oh,
bravo on that one. That was bravo.
One. Wait, do I get one
Well
for the drawing too?
Oh yes, and I
That's
think
right.
Leon and I'm trying to remember. Did we get your last card draw
Oh, I
for your
didn't.
story? All right, so you get another one.
The Fiend and
Quick question about Hawk. Would there be more than one like cemetery graveyard area, or is it just like centralized in one location?
There is primarily one cemetery inside the walls. Between it's like there's the Grove, which is kind of the druidic center of the old faith and all things Flanish, and then on the other side of that there's the cemetery, and then beyond that is Watcher Hill, and between Watcher Hill and the Grove is the Church of Palor and the cemetery, which is it's most closest to the Grove. So I don't know if you got the Hawk World Anvil deal up and you can see the map, but it's right there, pretty much in the heart of the city.
Okay. Well, I'll ask Lucy if that's where if that was the specific place that's the last place that she saw Pevrin, and then
Yes, she says, if you hurry, follow me. She says, I'll take you directly to the to my father's grave.
okay.
And as the group of you are heading that way, the group that was following you, sensing that there might be something actually on that might have an element of danger to it, or of course, then again, maybe not. It's just a lost child. You lose the group of 50 people over the course of the next 100 yards. Most of them seem more interested in going back to the tavern and having a beer. And by the time you get to the cemetery, it's just the 5 of you and young Lucy.
All right.
You cross over.
You lost them.
You cross over into the cemetery, and she makes a little kind of warning sign or warding sign of whatever, and then on to her father's grave, which you see is probably only about 5 years old and has a simple marker.
All right. So I ask her to, walk me through like the last few moments that she remembers, being with her kid.
Yeah, she says, Pevrin can't really sit still, and I knelt here, right in front of the marker, and she's like, I started to pray. And he wandered off a bit. She says, my eyes were closed. She goes, he was over here, and she kind of points in one direction. And then I told him to come back, and he came back. And then she's like, he started to go explore, and she points, like, now her eyes are closed, and she kind of just like she's remembering what she heard, and she goes, and she headed this way. She points, like vaguely northeast into the the back and oldest parts of the cemetery, which are closer to the church proper.
Right. All right. I'll kind of start weaving my way back there. Just kind of looking for any indication that a young child may have passed this way in the last however many hours. I can't remember.
Are you do you have tracking?
Oh, no, I don't have survival. No.
No. Does anybody have that as a
I do.
trained skill? Do you?
Yes.
I have survival.
I have everything.
All right.
He does have everything.
Well, let's do this.
Nobody likes a bard.
One person can Well, one person can make the roll, and then anyone else who wants to help can provide the advantage. on
Balner's
that.
got it. He's on it.
Well, he did
You're
perception.
muted there, bud.
Yeah, perception. Yeah.
Good roll, wrong skill.
That'll come in handy. So hang on to that roll. Okay.
All right.
So if somebody wants to make a roll, a what do you call it, a survival roll, and assuming that others are helping, then you'll have advantage.
I'll help
There you go.
somebody. Very nice.
Okay,
Good job.
Grundar. Okay,
He like gets
Grundar,
down on
you're-
all fours and starts like smelling.
Yeah, that's
use that-
right.
Use that proboscis.
That's right. You get that nose right down to the ground. You're sniffing around. And sure enough, you can see where the grass here is tramped down a bit, and you start to follow it. And with Leonin and Ikelanan kind of like, no, I don't see any tracks here. They kind of help triangulate and kind of keep you focused, and you continue to work your way. With Amir not really following what you're doing, but just kind of looking around, moving in the same general direction, but maybe probably several paces in one direction. Balner, you're following along the group, and what you notice is there's this sort of uneasy feeling that you have the closer that the group gets in whatever direction they're going. And some things that you notice, Balner, like the chirping of birds seems to have stopped. It's almost as if nature has sort of like taken a deep breath and is holding it the closer you get to wherever it is that you're heading here in the cemetery.
Quick question. This is where Grundar heard the rumor about, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
was thinking that too.
kind of sort of remembers that, and he's like, wait a minute. I think I heard something about this place when I was drinking with Bethnan. There's a door here in the crypt where there's just strange noises and smells coming out of. I think maybe that should be the first place we look.
So you wandered back into an area where there's probably, easily a dozen or more sort of mausoleums, large ones, with, doors on the front. The tracks lead you directly up to a large mausoleum. And as you get close to it, you can't help but notice that you feel a chill, Grundar. Like, the sun is kind of coming in a particular direction, and you are definitely in shadow, but it seems like colder in this shadow than it ought to be. And you're staring at these two big stone doors at this mausoleum, and the kids' tracks go right up to it.
What should we do? I'm inclined to go in there right now. He could be in danger, and it's a small little boy.
So one of the doors is open.
He could be
correct?
cute.
No.
But one of the, I don't know, Grundar just busted down.
Let's try and push it open. Maybe not destroy it.
Yeah.
We do like try and open it.
Balner, who'd you cast that on?
So hang on. So you're gonna lean into the door, try to open it up. Okay. You lean into the door, and the rest of you see Ikelanan just like disappear. Like he just goes through the door.
This is why I asked what we're gonna do. They're always yelling at me
He's
for
just
not
like-
being cautious.
He's gonna put his shoulder into it, and he staggers, and he just goes right through.
Jason, who'd you cast Protection from Good and Evil on?
No.
So it looked like a big stone
I was
thing.
just looking at the spell.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
It looked like a slab of stone.
No, I mean it looked like stone doors.
Okay.
And when you
So I went to-
when you
went to
leaned
push
into
it
it,
in.
there was no resistance whatsoever, and you
Crazy.
just went right through it. Make let's see, make anybody who saw that, which is probably all of you, make an intelligence or like an investigation check. Even if it's untrained, it doesn't matter.
Intelligence or investigation?
Right. If you don't
I-
have
I
investigation,
beat
I'm just
Jim
gonna
here.
use.
Leonin,
Yeah.
you saw that happen. You're like,
Oh.
this is clearly an illusion.
And be like, well, so I remembered I
me
have
too.
some paperwork to do.
Grundar.
That's not a one.
Grundar, your brand new friend Kellinen, the mausoleum just ate him.
I start punching it. What the fuck? Get him back!
Your fists just go right into it and through it.
It's a demon!
I put my hand on Grundar's shoulder.
like
Calm
punching
down.
Kelvin.
It's an illusion. Just stop.
I just
Yeah, so-
just remembered, guys. I got some paperwork to do back at the end. I'll see you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Now who's
Yeah,
the
so-
posse?
So Balner, you also realize that it's still you're still seeing it, but you know that it's not real.
Just pick up a small rock and toss it through.
Kellinen, you kind of stagger. You step into a room that is let's see here. It's probably 35 feet square. Pretty big room. It's got stone block floor, and you stop, you look around, no immediate danger that you can see, although it's kind of dim in here. And you turn around, and sure enough, you can see your new companions. Like Grundar's like, give it back! But here's the thing. You can't hear anything. You hear absolutely nothing. Like even your footsteps, like your boots kind of scraping against the stone. Nothing.
Are you
It's
a
as
human?
if
What's that?
Kellen, are you a human?
Yeah.
so. There's
All
light
right.
kind
So
of streaming in from the doorway. You see Grundar, he's right there, but he can't see you, and he's just
I want
his
hey,
face
can
is
I-
mad.
to reach through just my arm and grab him and pull him in.
Do I punch him? Do I accidentally hit him? No.
I see you punching. I got longer arms than you.
True.
You hear, okay, so you guys are you're like, give him back, and you see someone's hand come through, grab him from the front of his leather jerkin, and he just whoop, and then Grundar
Grundar's
goes
like,
flying
"Ah!"
forward, and he goes right through into the next room.
And then I'm just dying laughing.
Well, okay, you're laughing, but you hear nothing. And
Oh,
Grundar,
that's right. That's right.
Grundar, you now see Kellinen in front of you, and he looks like he's laughing. Yeah, exactly. You've been through this before.
So when I see Grundar go through, I'm going to walk up to the thing, and I'm gonna grab my mandolin,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast dispel magic, because that's a thing that the mandolin does.
Sure. Okay. Let's see.
Because this
don't you-
mandolin is OP.
OP, please nerf.
So does
Please
it also,
nerf.
does it also make waffle fries?
I have an OP guitar. Please nerf. I can cast flying and levitate. It's OP when you can cast flying and levitate.
Okay.
How
You're
did
gonna
you get
have to
that?
make. You're gonna have to make an ability check. It'll basically be your spellcasting ability. Okay.
Which is charisma, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's your charisma bonus plus your proficiency bonus. You're gonna have to.
like
Yeah.
10 or plus 9. Okay.
Is it that high?
Yeah, my charisma bonus is 5. And I have double proficiency bonus, and that's 4.
Double proficiency bonus, and not in this.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Just
okay.
be
Not
2
for
plus
charisma,
4. You have a
I thought
so
I
roll
always
dice-
doubled my proficiency, but only in my favorite things. Okay, never
No,
mind.
no.
Sorry.
So go ahead and make a die 20 plus 6.
Oh man, I can't even right now.
All right.
Break a string.
You you strum the mandolin, and no, you're not gonna break
Okay,
string.
Clue Clam.
But it's definitely
Golly.
out of tune. Like something happened. Like it must have got jostled when
Oh, I
you
should
were
have
on your
used
way
a
over here.
card. I should have used a card on that. Oh well.
And yes, I got the Clue. It's nice work there, Jason.
Jeez. What a terrible roll. All right.
Speaking.
Dogs just start
No,
barking.
I'm not even gonna. All right. Yeah. So you it just nothing happens.
All right. Well, that didn't work, guys.
So the rest of you walk in through this obvious illusion.
Yeah, I will.
Yep.
Kundar's in there just like,
Oh man, the first map in a while.
I'm gonna
For
have to
you,
adjust,
maybe.
I'm gonna have to adjust the screen.
True.
Why do I have the Harrow deck up?
Oh, nice.
yeah, I still do as well.
Was I supposed to draw something?
What hero deck?
All right. Okay.
Please ignore the man behind the curtain.
You guys have cards. I don't. So.
Okay, one moment. Okay, so you guys are standing in this entry. Telenin, you can't really see much of anything except for the light streaming in from outside. It's quiet. The rest of the group filters in, and you see this room. Like I said, it's probably, maybe 35 feet in diameter, if that, or square. And there is a passageway leading directly on north, and then also one off to the right, having come into the room.
All right.
Oh, and we, as we talked about, your sword. I'm okay with it having the ability to shed light.
Okay.
My
That'd be awesome.
My guitar could shed light. If
Mine-
wouldn't roll
My
natural
nose
one.
can shed light if I don't bathe for
Yeah.
long enough.
Rudolph. You get Rudolph.
Just so greasy.
When you drink too much, it gets real red.
All right, so it's
All right.
completely quiet in here. None of you, the moment you step past that threshold into the entry chamber of the crypt, you hear nothing. You can see Grundar still gesturing wildly. He looks kind of angry, and but you hear nothing.
All right. Well, let's go exploring.
Business as usual, though. I don't waste any time drawing my shield and sword.
Okay.
You,
I tap
Yeah.
Grunder on the shoulder and I'm like, blah 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 blah.
You see Grundar. What looks like footsteps in the dust leading directly on straight ahead.
Wait. You didn't say anything about dust.
Right. You're gonna dust the floor. Get all the dust out of the way.
Like a little-
Gas for flibulation. Go Alan. So I point out the tracks, Just like
I'm
that.
gonna really low key say hey, should we wait for Killian in the inside, but nobody hears me?
Nobody hears you.
Nobody hears you. Let's go looking around.
Yeah. So
Alright, so
are we free to move our pieces
Not-
until
Yeah.
you say stop?
Yeah.
I do
Not
gesture to
gonna-
everyone where they
until-
can't see me.
Until you see
tracks.
if you see the turn order pop up, then it's stop.
Right. Yeah,
So-
Killinan's pointing to the
They're down
square in
this
the
way, right?
center. Square in the center, you might not want to step on something that looks like that. Just
I kind of gesture for people for 1 second, step outside.
Wait,
Cast
Grundar
spell.
sees and point to it. And he steps on it.
Leonin,
Yeah, step on it.
Leonin, you see Balner doing that. He's gesturing to go back outside.
All right, I'm gonna go back outside for a second with him.
I step out and I cast detect evil. Well, detect good and evil, I guess, but really I'm looking for evil. So
Okay. What's the duration on that?
10 minutes. I'll just link it.
Hey, where were
Alright.
you following those tracks at? Was that to the south here?
Yeah, I believe so. That's
I saw a blood trail down there. Looks like barely at the edge of that next intersection.
It
Kinda
is a verbal
pointed out.
component, so I couldn't cast it while I couldn't speak. So, and duck back inside.
Okay. All right. So for the next 10 minutes or so, you're able to detect. Really, remember it's extra dimensional or undead or whatever.
I'll move with you, Kellerman, towards the blood, like closer down. with
Yeah,
the
get
tracks.
within light to
Okay. Kellen
Check
and
it out.
Grundar, the moment that you get to right where you are,
mhm.
right there, you are able to now hear, the blood pounding in your ears, the familiar kind of feeling of adrenaline. You can actually kind of hear that. You can hear Grundar's boots on the ground, but it just the moment that you step to where you are.
This whole time, Grundar's been like, "What the fuck is going on? This is fucking stupid." Sorry.
While we're outside, I'm gonna cast invisibility with my mandolin.
Okay. On yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
OP, please nerf.
All right. But now I assume nobody else is going to know where the hell you are.
I'm gonna be like, Jason, you're muted. I'm gonna be like, Jason or Balner, I'm going invisible.
Okay. Why does it?
Don't step on my toes, please. I just
Why
got
does everyone
these
have
shoes.
these wonderful toys?
I
and
just got these
this
shoes
mace?
polished.
He turns towards.
Don't feel bad, Balner.
Actually,
have too many toys
kick
either.
dust on his shoes.
Actually, maybe you haven't seen from some of the fights that you were doing previously, but I think the group gave you. Don't you have a magical mace? I think and a magical
Plus
I
one
got a
chain,
shield
plus
or-
one mace.
Okay.
Yeah, plus one shield, plus one mace, plus one chainmail that I got from Abraxa.
That's
Abramo.
pretty good.
Yeah, more than me. I got the plus one shield.
Doesn't turn me invisible though.
No.
Yeah, but
Oh.
mine has no combat ability. Well, yeah, it kind of does, but it's just utilitarian.
Combat ability.
Have
Okay.
you seen the flying Grundar?
Fine.
Do we see that blood? Is that blood there? Down here.
Yep, it is. So you should, as you move, tell me if I'm wrong, Nate, but I got it set up so that I'm assuming that when you're in the dark, your sword, you've got it out, it's shedding light. So
Yes.
if you can see it, then yes.
All right. Or just motioning to the people behind him, like pointed out to Grundar if he didn't already
Okay.
see the blood. Let's go check this out. In a quiet whisper.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely see what looks like fresh blood. Okay, Kellen, hang on a second.
Ooh.
Wait.
Yeah, I just
All
wanted
right.
to have them keep pace with
Okay,
him.
Amir, Leonin, Balner, you guys are still in this silence. But one moment here.
I'm sorry, I moved up forward too. My computer just because I'm trying to do lots of things at one time. My computer is just a little slower.
Ban him.
No worries.
Ban him.
All right.
Let me just change it.
Oh,
This
okay.
this streaming is taking up 6.1% of my CPU, guys.
6? That's not bad.
No, it's not at all. But Google Chrome takes up the other 45%.
Yeah. Takes up a lot of RAM for some reason.
Okay. You, Kellinan, you heard something right here from around the corner as you step up to the edge. You think it sounded like wings.
Like wings. Okay. Which
Yeah,
way
like
did you say?
wings flapping from over here, like around that corner, in that direction.
Wings flapping.
I'm gonna
Yep.
once
Okay.
I get out of the thing of silence, I'm gonna like accidentally stub my toe. Be like, ah, crap.
Already
Who
did
said
that,
that?
tag. No.
Who said
Okay,
that?
now, whoop, so hold on. Jason just stepped away. I don't know if he can still hear us, but when he got to where he is on the map, and he's still unfortunately in the zone of silence, you guys can't hear him talk. He can't hear you. But Jason, as Balner reaches that point, you absolutely sense evil. You're on mute.
Sorry, I keep muting myself because I keep coughing.
I
So,
understand.
uh,
I'm struggling with that myself.
so if I see them about to start to round the corner, I'm gonna lunge up and grab Kellen or whoever before he steps past the corner.
Okay, yeah. As you step up, there is evil everywhere, man. You sense undead and fiends. Although the fiend is leaving, like it's now out of range.
Okay.
It's Strahd,
But
run!
there is undead everywhere.
And of course, I can now hear them.
Yes.
All right. I grab Grundar and Kellen quick by the on the shoulder and like shh, there's undead everywhere.
Okay, Grundar, directly in front of you and Kellinan. Hold on a second. What the hell is going on? Directly in front of you and Kellinan, you see this blood splatter on the ground.
Uh-oh.
It looks pretty funny.
Sorry.
Should go check it out.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'll take a look at it. Take a closer look.
Okay.
I'm gonna like put my hand on Amir's shoulder and like put two hands on Amir's shoulder and be like, come on.
Yeah, you definitely know Leonin's there, but he is you're not able to see him.
Yeah, I figured he was still back here. Okay.
All right.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it took me a moment too. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So Kellinan, the blood stains go directly up to the crypt. This sarcophagus, and actually blood is kind of dripping down from under the lid, like maybe the lid got moved aside, but somehow something got dragged up into it, or otherwise, but there's blood trail going all the way to that sarcophagus.
I'm gonna open the sarcophagus. Correct. Just creep it open a little bit.
Turn order pops up immediately.
Yes, it does. What'd you expect?
I should have moved up.
Did it pop up? I'm sorry, I can't see it. Okay, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Yep. What happened?
We all just kind of went quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
A rare
It's just
thing for our group.
calm before the storm.
I think we were all trying to
look
just
who's
actually.
going first.
I think we were all just trying to roll our initiative without having to go back and edit it later.
The hell is that thing? Look at that tongue on that thing.
So we have somebody with no name.
Yeah, that's the monster.
I would have to say that that's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Looks like
Holy
he's ready.
crap.
So Kellinan, the lid to this thing is actually a lot lighter than what you would have thought. It looks like but It must be some sort of like maybe light beaten metal over the top. Maybe not like a really like might be like tin or who knows what, right? But it lifts actually fairly easily. And as you start to move it, the lid just sort of bursts up and outward, and this thing sits bolt upright. The front of it is covered in gore. Okay, it does. It has this long, slimy tongue. It's hairless. It's emaciated. It looks well, obviously, and it smells dead. But what's even more overpowering, and this is what really kind of turns your stomach, is that as the lid throws back, this thing isn't alone in the sarcophagus. There was someone else in there with it.
Oh, that's
That's
messed up.
cute.
That's
Is it?
Oh,
How big is this other person?
It's about the size of a ventriloquism dummy.
Maybe. Well, now.
All right, first chance I get, I'm swiping at it.
Yeah.
You're
all right.
number 10
Can
on
I-
the board, so you're not.
can I use
you're
my-
not Gillian anymore. You're a
I
little
know.
lower on the totem
know.
pole.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
Us
Leonin.
real damage dealers gonna go first.
Right. All right, Leonin, you're up. You hear what happens from around the corner, although you don't really see it. You hear the lid get thrown back and clatters loudly. Something hisses. You hear Kellenen like, "What the?" And everything kind of happens from there. So what do you do?
So when does my invisibility spell like go away?
If you attack or cast a spell against someone else, it will immediately end.
or if you take damage.
No, you can take damage.
Against
Really?
someone
Oh, wow.
else?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, that's cool. So I'm just gonna go right here. I'm gonna move up, and then I'm going to throw some inspiration. Oh, Mir's way down there on the totem pole. I'll throw some inspiration Balner's way because. Oh, hang on. I got something good. Give me a second here. Sorry, I should have had this prepared, but I did, and then I had to restart my computer. My apologies.
Who said that?
This
Well,
thing.
anyways, I'll wait till next time to do it because I don't want to hold up. But I'll add a verbal component to it next time. But yeah, I'll just do inspiration on Balner, and that'll be it for me.
All right. So Balner, and it's still a die 6 for you, right? D6.
Yeah.
Okay, Balner, you've got an extra D6 on a die 20 roll of your next. What is it like?
10 minutes,
10 minutes or so.
something like that.
Muted.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so you do that and stay
Balner's
put.
area of expertise.
Okay, Balner, you feel a little bit more like, encouraged and inspired because of Leonin's words, whispered, into your ear from right next to you, although you can't see him.
Yeah, I can see things that no one else can do, things that no one else can do, and
Right.
now I just need a 6-demon bag.
Although you next time I'm looking for some inspiring words, Ryan.
Oh yeah, no. Next time, I mean, I'll give them to you now. I got them pulled up.
Yeah, well, what do you say to him?
Hold on. This one's called If. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting you. Hold on. It says read complete poem, but that's probably really long.
That's about as much as you're gonna get done in 6.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Hold on. Let me finish this the part real quick, because this part's good. Or being lied about, don't deal in lies. Or being hated, don't give way to hatin'. It actually says hatin'. And yet don't look too good nor talk too wise.
I have no idea what that's
Okay,
from,
I
but
will.
all right.
I will
don't
channel
either.
my
That
inner.
one's pretty messed up.
Grundar's
Huh?
just like, I've never heard such words of wisdom.
Right, I'll just be like Grundar.
All right. Well, Belner, you're up now. You're feeling inspired. What do you want to do?
I'll move up here.
You can't see anything. Yeah, now you can. Yeah, you see this creature, vaguely humanoid, but twisted into a mockery of life, covered and spattered in gore. It looks like it's been feasting, and actually it's like holding an arm and chewing on the end of it as it throws off the lid with one arm, and as it clambers up out of the sarcophagus, it just kind of chucks the arm at Kellenan.
Okay, then I'll close for combat.
All right, so you step up. Okay.
America, F yeah.
America. Of yeah.
All right, let's get a spells page
And you whiff.
man.
Can you add a d6? I didn't see what he rolled. Nope.
It's so low that I'm not going to waste the d6.
Right. Okay. Well, it so it kind of stands up in the thing. It just, like I said, it chucks the remains of this arm, which is pretty gross, and it kind of like hits you, Kellenan.
So do I get advantage since it's like immobile inside a coffin space?
No, it got up out of it.
All
so.
right.
Do you get advantage because he's undead?
I don't think so. I'm
didn't
not
know
that
if
kind
that's
of
it.
cleric.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was.
And it swipes a dirty nailed claw at you, Valner.
All right.
And it scrabbles against your armor but does not get through.
Cool.
And hisses loudly. And actually, when it hisses, like blood splatters out of its mouth and it sprays across you and Kellenan. All right, Grundar, what do you do?
All right. Fuck it. I'll go into a rage. And
There's no room up here, Grundar. You're too slow.
oh, that's right.
Well, he can actually squeeze past and
Push through.
Jump inside the.
I'll lineman's dive over, like, do like the dive over the line, and
You feel a heavy weight on your shoulder, Kellenan, as like vaults up and over.
and then
you're gonna Walter Sobachek it over the line.
I'll get you a toe. But yeah, so I make it over, and I've drawn the sword and shield, and I want to like bring it down on him and say, "No one ever told you not to eat in bed."
All right.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow, we're
Stab my own
getting
foot.
crucified tonight.
Wait, I'm gonna use one of my
cards.
cards. No, I'm gonna use one of my cards to re-roll it. Wait, I
You
can't
re-roll?
do that. Can I? Doesn't work.
You can use it to re-roll. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will use.
Which I would have
This
done
one.
that.
Or no? What's the
No,
wording on those? I thought.
I don't think you can. That's why I think you have to
Yourself
do it beforehand,
advantage.
and you can like have advantage. So,
Yeah, you're right. You can't do it after the.
all
That's
right.
right.
So, how do I get that one back?
Can you?
Oh, take
Gotta
it.
click on it.
Yeah, you click and take it back. There you go. All right.
All right. Well, I failed utterly.
Yeah, you fail. All right.
So.
All right, Kellenan.
All right. I'm gonna chop him right in the mouth. Try and get his big tongue and his neck in the same swipe.
All right.
This is gonna be like a Legolas and Gimli competition that we're gonna have
All right,
going on.
All right. You totally you hit him.
All right.
still only count as one.
Oh, you've got just so
You
you
have to
know,
whisper
nobody else.
to whisper
Yeah.
to.
Nobody else
Yeah.
can see your rolls. I think
Ah,
I did
that's
that.
on?
I was
Okay.
I was working on your. Here's let me tell you why. I turned it on because I was testing with your character sheet. You know how you
Okay.
have the 19 or 20 for the crit range now. So I was working with that to make sure it worked.
Oh, okay.
Which it does,
Oh,
by
so
the
that
way.
works now?
Oh, you're a champion
cool.
fighter. Okay, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Metagaming.
All right. Cool.
Hey, where's the
All right.
popcorn, by the way? I should have prepared.
All right, so
So what-
None today.
What's the 7 there for?
the 7. Okay, so what that is like if you use it in 2 hands, that's what the second attack. That's what the second damage is.
Mhm.
You rarely use it that way. So if you want to get rid of it, we sure
pops
can.
them.
Yeah.
You can set
long
your
as we're-
macro
Well,
so it doesn't
I'll
show.
leave it just as long as I know what
Yeah.
it is.
Okay,
All
you hit it. It doesn't sever the tongue, but you score it
Mm.
deeply across the chest and neck area. It doesn't really bleed.
Mm. All right. I want to use my reaction to do the kind of prepare for a parry. It boosts my AC up by 1.
Okay. All right. Were you going to do anything with the shield, like a knockdown or anything?
What is he? Is he already down or is he?
Well, he sprung up. I mean, he's on his feet.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then. It's an athletics check, right?
Yes.
So versus athletics.
Mhm.
All right.
Ooh.
Beat that.
Nice.
Back down in your bed.
You do. You slam him hard with your shield, and he collapses down among the gore inside the sarcophagus.
That's what he gets for eating it.
All right, Amir, you're up.
Well, him being on the ground, I mean, it helps the melee guys, but
If
so
you're trying to do an attack roll, yeah, you're going to be at disadvantage. With a ranged
so
deal now.
I am just going to
Sorry.
hit. That's okay. It's not like I'm doing massive amounts of damage anyway. Really, the only thing I can do, I'm gonna hit it with the cantrip that I picked, my new cantrip that I picked up at level 4, which is frostbite.
Do you want to also include description? I know.
I'm trying to think of how it would differ from Ray of Frost. I think frostbite would be more of a, like, I conjure it on them rather than on me, while Ray of Frost would be like a beam shooting out of my hand. So, like, I'll hold out my hand towards the creature, whatever it happens to be, and then, like, around, like, its head, I start to like, you see ice start to kind of form on
That's cool.
his skin.
And you don't have to roll to hit or anything, right?
That's why I took it. And that's actually max damage for that. For that.
1d6.
Yeah. On a failed
I actually
save.
rolled max damage on a dice.
Disadvantage of the
I
next
don't
attack.
believe that.
All right, -6. All right, I just wanted to make sure that it had the description in the middle of that whole thing so that I can see it whenever you roll it again. All right, so
Oh,
cool.
okay.
All right, yeah, it seems the creature definitely seems like he's brittle now. All right, Leonin, you're up again.
So if I cast levitate, does that take away my invisibility?
No.
I'm gonna cast levitate.
Okay, but just so you know, the ceiling
Why?
in this area is about 10 feet.
Because you can.
Because I can
be invisible and fly around.
be invisible and fly around. I mean, how much
Well-
does that add to my movement?
Levitate only takes you straight up, but you could go up and touch the ceiling and then you crab walk
Oh,
forward.
if you
so
start
it
going,
can't. So I can only just stay in one place.
Pretend to be a ghost.
So
Right, throw-
I'll cast fly then. I'll do fly instead.
Do you have fly?
Yes, I have fly and levitate. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
That mandolin is crazy.
OP, please
A little
nerf.
bit.
Like, can you see that? Nope, you can't. That's
No.
no.
I saw Tony's reflection.
Yeah, I saw my reflection in your phone. Holy cow!
Fly, invisibility, levitate, protection from evil and good, cure wounds level 3, dispel magic, protection from lightning damage. I
All
can
right.
also cast a light, a 10-foot radius light, or extinguish the light.
Okay, so you're invisible and you're flying. Do you move anywhere, or you stay put?
No, I'm moving. How much does flying add to my?
It's the same movement.
It's the same
You
movement? Okay.
Still move 30. You can't dash because you cast the spell, so you can only move 30.
Okay. So I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go in here.
Is that daily, by the way?
Yeah. OP, please nerf.
No, don't nerf it. Make me fly every day that we play.
I think it's just me because I'm attuned to it.
You can cast it. Just cast it on me. I don't know.
That's what he's.
All
That's
right.
what he's telling Grundar at least.
Okay, I gotta add something here. Hang on a second.
Please don't nerf my mandolin.
Oh,
And
nice.
I'm assuming because I'm flying, I don't have to sneak, right? Because I'm not technically walking.
I mean, it's not,
yeah,
it's not greater invisibility though. So I mean, do you got to play on the mandolin to fly?
See, that's also one thing I was wondering. I don't. It doesn't in the description. It doesn't seem like I did.
You do. In order to cast it, you do. But
Okay.
but you don't have to keep doing it, right?
Okay.
So now that you've moved down the hallway, you don't have to do that anymore. So yeah, you're moving. There's probably a little bit of a whoop in the air, but that's about it. However, the next thing that happens is
Oh, they don't know I'm here. You can't do that. They don't know. They don't know I'm here.
oh, hang on.
Rocks fall, kill party.
Okay.
I mean, do I need to roll a sneak to like not be detected?
No.
'Cause I won't roll
So-
it. I'll just use a card.
As you're kind of slipping down the hall, quietly, you step into this area, or I shouldn't say step, you kind of glide into this area, and the moment you do, you're hit by this like frosty cold with this like stench as you kind of like just get to the edge of it and stop. This apparition just like materializes in front of you, and it looks right at you. And your eyes kind of lock with this woman. And in that moment, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
I'm gonna use a card.
Are you the key master?
I'm gonna use a card.
Give it
Okay.
the keys. you
Actually,
fucking
no.
cocksucker.
I'll just make the save. There we go. Suck it.
Oh,
Is that a check or a save?
That was a
that's
save.
a check. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you'd have made it either way. I think that was actually
Yeah,
an
that
actual
was just a
but-
check.
But the roll was enough to take you there either
Yeah,
way.
I get-
You
Oh,
don't-
your
you don't need
save's
to roll.
even higher. Like, bonus wise.
Okay, so we'll go with your first roll. It's fine.
All right. +6, +7. I mean,
There's a momentary sense of an attempt at invasion as you lock gaze with it, and you kind of wrench your gaze away and just try to not whatever it was. It's like your skin crawls everywhere, and she shrieks in anger. And now it's Balnor's turn.
I'm gonna be thinking for flavor, be like in my head, be like, that's my move. You I'm supposed to be doing?
All right, Balner, what do you do?
Oh no.
Aside from take yourself off of mute.
I failed.
He gets
Again.
advantage. It's prone.
Ah,
yeah,
yes.
it is.
Oh,
It is. Yep, it is.
thankfully.
That time you hit. Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Saved by the knowledge of Amir.
All right. You guys are beating on this thing while it's like in the, it's in the sarcophagus, trying to protect it, trying to shield its body. It's actually kind of cackling wildly, like laughing at the you. All
The
right.
power of Marika compels you.
All right.
Why has
it
he
gets
got
up.
the giggles?
Well, it's just kind of rasping, like, and it gets up. Let's see here, and it turns around, and this time, since you're in the sarcophagus, it's gonna try to swipe a claw at you, Grundar. What's your armor class?
18.
He hits you. You're raging, so I'll let you deal with it, but you take 8 points of damage, and you can have it, whatever. But I'm also gonna need you to make a Constitution.
All right. I believe. Give me 1 second.
I believe I'm good at those.
No, I don't get advantage on it. All right.
Yeah, you have proficiency though. Okay, you feel like something kind of like courses through you, and you have to fight off. Like it feels like your muscles and everything want to atrophy, but you fight through it.
Okay.
All right, and you're up. And oh, by the way, and he also he rasps out, in the common tongue, he says, "Master, help! Need help, Master."
Sorry. All right. Well,
Igor?
You promised me eternal life.
all right. Well, I will dig Lucy out of the wall or wherever she landed when I missed horribly, and turn to face him, and just bring the blade down on him again because he's prone, and I get advantage.
Okay. No, he's not prone.
Oh yeah,
he got up. He got up.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna do reckless attack and take advantage anyways.
Why not?
You're right.
That'll
Why
hit.
not? Because that'll. And then, so 10 because I don't have the +2 macro here.
Oh, for your yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All
for
right,
raging.
You splash deeply into this thing. A fountain, like you cut across the belly, and it had been consuming flesh and blood, and it just loses it all back into the sarcophagus. It just like dumps out. It doesn't seem to bother it too much, but it's still rather gross.
Genuinely just got the shivers.
Yeah. All right, Kellenen. This thing seems distracted for just a half a moment. All of its lunch just kind of fell out of its belly.
Nice. I'm gonna jab it right in the head with my shield. Do a shield bash.
Try to knock it down
follow
again.
up. Yeah,
Okay,
and then
alright.
follow up with a good stab.
All right, do your athletics test.
Nice.
Damn.
I mean, you can
Well,
still.
I'm still gonna stab him.
You still knocked it down. You get your next.
Did I
attack.
really?
And it
Cool.
It doesn't matter if it's advantage. You critted. All right, roll it.
Nice.
Oh yeah. All right. How do you want this one to play out?
New character, same rolls.
Right.
Not fair.
I knock him down and just follow straight over the shield, like hit him in the throat, knock him down with that cutout part of the shield, like
Yeah.
pin him down right in the brain.
All right. Yeah, he goes limp immediately. He's done.
We've all been there, buddy. limp immediately.
All right, Amir, you're up. You
All
could
right.
not help but hear a shriek from this other corner down here.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Okay, so I'll
Now,
turn.
technically, don't forget, you cannot see Leonin. You don't know he's there.
Okay.
Damn it, Leonin.
But I do
I
see
am sneaky.
this right here.
Yeah. So in the next room, what it looks like is it's about the same size as the entryway. By the way, where there's a door here, a stone door, and down here there's another stone door as well. Okay. This is like an obelisk in the center of the room, or it's not so much a pyramid as like an obelisk sort of thing. It could be a like an ancient sarcophagus of some kind, but it wouldn't be a typical one. And there's on this side that you're able to see, there are like runic markings in the stonework there. Other than that, there's this apparition of a woman, and she looks enraged, and she screams loudly.
Anything like intelligible, or is it just a?
Like a scream of rage. That's it. No words.
Oh,
Right.
Since I don't see Leonin, so I still think he's
Right.
back here towards the entrance.
Yeah. You can see through her, by the way. She's transparent.
Okay. Since I don't think Leonin's there, and I don't see anybody else in this room, I'm gonna do something that I don't get to do very often. I'm gonna take out my wand of wonder.
Okay.
This sounds awesome.
It's kind of
Well-
already bluish from the look of it.
Yeah, no, that was a waste. Oh well.
Target skin turns bright blue.
Well, I mean, it could have done anything from summon an elephant to summoning a fireball. So, or a cloud of butterflies. I got bright blue skin for her.
Right.
That's it.
So yeah, she looks, so her transparent figure she turns this kind of like ectoplasmic blue, still very transparent, and mark off a charge.
A charge, yeah.
Okay, that's the end of that. All right, everybody heard that scream. Leonin, you are confident she knows you're there. She literally tried to invade your mind.
All right, so there's a door here on the right side, correct?
There is a stone door which is closed.
Okay, on the other side of where she is.
Yep.
It's one of those times when I wish I had a like an actual damage spell. She didn't have any. She's a ghost. Okay. Could try and cast suggestion.
You're
on her.
fairly confident that she is. What do you call it? In.
I'm gonna try and cast. Actually nothing. I can't really do anything, which sucks.
Gotta fly away.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to hang on.
Reverse course?
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna just go back this way. I'm gonna actually,
even talking like a pilot.
I'm gonna double.
We're gonna.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15. We're gonna double move.
We're going to experience some mild
dash.
turbulence for the next 10 minutes. Please fasten your seatbelts.
I'm gonna double move over to there, and I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna tap the new guy on the shoulder. Be like, hey, new guy. There's
I don't see him, right?
That's actually only a single move. You could still do.
Yeah, I understand that. I realize how much I did.
Okay.
Like, hey, new guy.
There's no one there, right? He's still invisible.
Correct. You can't see him, but you hear him.
I'm gonna say, hey, new guy. Trolls sat alone on his seat of stone, and munched and mumbled a bare old bone. For many a year he had gnawed it near, for meat was hard to come by, done by, gum by. In a cave in the hills he dwelt alone, and meat was hard to come by. It's courtesy of my good friend J.R.R. Tolkien.
Grundar starts sobbing lightly. I'm so sad.
What the hell was that?
You feel a little inspired by that, Kellenan?
And I'm gonna say, oh yeah, by the way, there's a blue thing over there.
Like, what the hell?
I'm blue after hearing that.
All right.
Like I'm used to hearing the god Kellenan's voice in my head. Not that's not what
Right.
that's not what he sounds like. I'm like, what the hell?
And then I still have an action. I'm going to continue to use my OP mandolin, and I'm going to cast protection from evil on
On who?
myself. On myself.
Of course.
Who else?
No, I'm gonna cast it on Grundar.
Well, now I feel like a dick for saying that.
Yeah.
All right.
You should
But I'll
feel like
take
it.
I remember all what these little tokens are. If you got the little, that's the inspiration. Both Balner
Okay.
and Kellenan have that. Leonin is
Cool.
invisible. That's what that represents.
I'd like a flying token, please.
Yeah, there's a flying token. How's that?
Very cool. Little
I dig it.
wings.
All right.
It's
Yep.
like
looks- You look like, yeah, Leonin looks like he's got like the Trump.
Yeah,
hairpiece.
like a quaff.
He's gone full on Elvis Pompadour.
I hope the strong wind doesn't come and blow it back.
All right,
Oh.
so
He's
now
hunka invisible.
the angry woman. It's her turn.
They're all angry.
She comes right there.
But we can see her, right?
Oh yeah, you can see her.
It's
She comes-
Ghostbusters time.
She comes gliding across the, like maybe that far off the ground. She just whoosh, glides straight in, and she looks like a woman who looks like she's kind of, in sorrow of sorts. Not like Lucy, who was very much clearly overcome by this worry for her child, but like some ancient pain is troubling the spirit. But as she gets up close to you guys, she kind of like zooms in and faces the corner for a moment, and then she turns around and her face changes, horrifying visage, and she's just like, "Rah!" just screams at the top of her lungs again. And every single one of you has to make a wisdom saving throw.
How did you get there?
Hey, Valor?
Does Grundar have advantage on the protect for the thing?
Okay, no, nobody has advantage. Oh wait, yes, Grundar would have advantage, I
Oh.
think. Pop the protection. Don't make a roll yet. Okay, so Kellenan, you made your save. You are okay.
I don't actually have the spell. Balner would
Oh.
have to pop it
Hang
for
on.
me. Jason would have to pop good and protection. For
Yeah,
good
do you
and
wanna-
for me.
Protection from evil and good. Let me read it real quick here. So you touch someone. You could do that. Creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against that target. They cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed. If they're already charmed, frightened, or possessed, they have advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effect. So this
Also, I should have
is-
advantage on it as well, right?
Grundar doesn't actually have to make the save.
Oh,
And I should be. Am I being charmed at the current moment?
No.
Okay.
Wisdom saves are usually
Well, Well, because technically, because
frightened.
I'm a half elf, I
Right.
should have had advantage on the last roll. Now that I think about it, but it's not a big deal. Wisdom. Hopefully this goes well. I don't know what that is going to be.
Okay, so everybody made their saving throw that needed to make it.
That was buff. That was rough.
Okay. All right. Everybody steeled themselves against this horrifying scream and this just ancient rage that she portrays. Even you, Amir, which are right next to her. But Leonin, you, your bowels quiver with fear, and you are now frightened.
Well,
Who did I say? Leonin.
Yeah, I don't know if that was any different than what I was before. So.
Well, right, but when you are frightened, you cannot get any closer to them than where you are, and where she has you right now, your only recourse to get away from her is to back yourself into that corpse, like over the corpse of the
Okay.
ghast. Okay, so that happened. All right, Balner, you're up.
Okay. Mother, is that you? I'm going to use that.
D6.
Yeah, where's that darn D6?
Nice.
Okay, you would have missed, but your inspiration allowed you to hit. Very good.
Bards, yay.
Okay, so
All
you moved
right.
up there, I assume.
And I'm and I'm casting. This is level 2, so 4d10 damage.
Huh?
It's 3d10 necrotic damage, and 5e is not
What level are you casting it at?
level 2.
Here you go. There it is. 3d10.
4d10. It's 3d10 normally.
And with the higher level cast on that
yeah,
red
yeah.
one, the red
That's
one on
the
top
one.
of it is for the higher level cast.
Yeah, so you did. You can make that roll yourself if you want, but all you gotta do is click on inflict wounds.
Okay,
Do you want to use use the roll I made, or do you want to?
I'll do it.
No. Don't use this.
I'm not using yours.
All right, that's fine. All right, so you got a 15. All right.
Oh, really? 2 natural ones? Roll 20. What are you doing to us?
All right. You think
that seems weird.
you do. You reach out with like this kind of holy grasp, and just light flares, and she recoils slightly.
That's a bug, guys.
There's no way I roll 3
there's
nat
no way
ones
you
in a
roll-
row.
Yeah, rolling 1 times 1d1 1, and 3 times in a row.
1 times 1. Hit it a couple more times.
All right.
I think one of the
Oh,
No,
no, it's a
that's-
10.
Okay,
No, it's a
no,
10.
no.
Can we have that one? Let's we take that one.
No. Okay, that just
That's
seems weird.
So it rolls 3 1s, and then it rolls 10.
Try roll it one more time. If it's a 1 or a 10.
Oh, I hit the wrong
It
button.
just
No.
messes it up.
That's interesting. Huh.
Balmer rolled a 1 on his clicking.
There's an 18. That was a 1, a 9.
Wow.
and an
Yeah,
8.
okay, no, that's weird.
You're
All right,
two.
that was
All
just really weird. All right. So,
Yeah.
okay, that's just
I gotta
this weird
screenshot
bug,
that.
All right,
All right,
Grundar, you're
so-
up.
I'll
14
do that.
damage.
Yeah. All right. Well, can I slip out past these two guys here? Past Kellen and Alina?
You can always move through your friend.
Okay. I'll charge over here, and I'll stop. Actually, yeah. I'll get on the other side over here.
You can do you can do that. Well, hold on. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, you can do
Yep,
that.
25. And then I will turn, and as I'm charging past her, kind of squeeze past her, keep my shield up, I'll swing back with Lucy.
All right. That's a hit.
All right. So
I like the little
11.
description it adds every time. That's nice.
Yeah, I did it for both, for this one and Lucille. But yeah, so 11 damage total there.
Okay.
And then I wasn't within 5. Oh, wait, okay. So yeah, I'm done. Don't have any bonus actions or anything. Damn.
Are we level 5 yet?
Nope. I get a bonus attack.
All right. Kellinan, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna close the circle around this ghost, and I don't expect it to work, but I'm gonna try and hit it with my shield. It's not a magic shield, so it probably just pass right through it. But I'm gonna test it out.
You are covering something that I had not really considered. Technically, it's not fully ethereal, so it should have. Oh, okay.
Again, new character, same roles.
Are you are you trying to knock it down?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do this with the shield, and it just kind of goes through her. Your arm gets like almost numb with cold as it goes through her, but it doesn't work.
Hmm. By your question, it makes me think something like I could have pushed or something, moved.
Oh, you can always try it next round if she's.
Set up a nice fan. Like a
Yeah,
nice-
maybe.
That's right.
All right. All right. Well, I'll do a follow up thrust at her there.
Oh my god! How do you do this stuff? Oh, you know what it was?
Must have been all those ones.
Yeah, you're counteracting those. You rolled a 27 last time, so that champion thing with the 19 crit actually has already worked out for you in the first battle. All right, roll the damage. So 17.
Plus 6. What's the 6 for?
No, that's for
No, that's
2
something else.
Okay.
That's if I'm using it just the sword when 2-handed.
All right.
Isn't it doubled, or does that already get doubled?
It's 2 rolls for a crit.
She screams out in like agony, pain, fear, all the above.
And
All
I'm
right.
gonna use my reaction to up my AC.
Okay. All right. Okay, Amir, you're up.
Yeah, I can't wait till level 5 either, and all these cantrips will be doing an extra dice of damage.
A lot happens at level 5.
Yeah. I think I'll
You're keeping track of all this stuff.
I think I will sheath one of my hands in lightning, and I will try to slap it away from me with shocking grasp.
Okay. That hits.
Nice. 1. That's a mirror damage for you.
Oh my god.
And
What is up with roll 20? I mean,
I
I
just-
think I'm gonna have
see
to.
now every damaging cantrip that I do though, every one of them has a secondary effect, which is why I took.
I just picture Amir like just like a badass
counting
hand.
on the bad rolls.
It's just like badass hand crackling with lightning. He's like, get ready, and then it's just like, bzz.
Yeah, it's like,
Ow!
yeah, it's
That
like
hurt,
Static
kind of.
electricity.
really bad static electricity. Yeah.
Dude, that like kind of hurt. What the heck? Why'd you do that?
Amir slowly approaches her across the carpet, dragging.
I've got my +1 socks of shocking on.
Well, since she can't take reactions anymore, I'm gonna back up.
All right.
That's all I do.
Since because you took away her reaction.
Yeah, with shocking grasp.
All right. Okay. Top of the round, Leonin, you're up.
Yes, I am the top of the round.
You do not want to be anywhere near her.
Yeah,
Oh, you get to go in the corner with the ugly dead squishy thing.
yeah, I
Oh,
know.
by
It's
the way-
like,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So you move back. All right. And
I'm right on top of that thing, aren't I?
you look down and you see
Fortunately, I'm flying over it.
the boy. You don't think there's anything that can be done about that kid.
Damn.
Sure, I can cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
He might pull through, sir.
My guitar can do it.
All right, what do you do?
Golly. If I cast a spell at her, my visibility goes away.
Mm-hmm.
But I keep my flying, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to lose my invisibility.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna kind of ready in action, I guess. Let's do that. If she comes closer to me, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at her. If she comes closer to me again.
Okay. And she disappears.
Like she's dead.
She just evaporates.
She evaporates. Like she just
winks out. Like she's just one moment she was there, the next moment you have the ability to detect
her
evil, and it's gone. Like just gone.
Okay. What about
But
the rest of
this-
the evil?
Oh no, there's just this reek of evil in this place. And at the moment you have no direction for it, but you know it's here.
For the spirit?
Well, you don't know if it's her or what it is, but
Okay, did the level of evilness change when she disappeared?
Yes.
It went down?
Yes.
Okay.
There is nothing within 30 feet of you.
All right.
Or at least within 30 feet of you, it could be on the other side of a wall, but
So I examined the thing we eating. Was it the child?
yeah. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna just do a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Refill my water.
So what killed her?
Yeah, what happened? I think she disappeared. That's what I heard, was she disappeared.
Yeah, scared her off. That's all.
Yeah,
it
I'm
was.
sure that was you. I'm sure that was you that did that.
Well, she saw my guardians pop out and was like, "Fuck this."
I'm not too sure that's what happened.
Little half orc or orc guardian that's the size of a dwarf pops out. You'd run.
I mean, I'd fly.
No, you'd run because I wouldn't give you the chance to cast fly because I have counterspell.
You're right. You do. You do have counterspell.
I do.
The problem, though, the problem with this whole thing is that you're assuming you'd even get a chance to attack me because I'd convince you not to. Oh, you really do have counterspell. That's awesome.
It's not actually counterspell. It's a feat called Mage Slayer. I just call it counterspell.
Nice. So I'd probably have to charm you twice.
I have advantage against charms, because I said so.
All right. Seems legit.
Bruno just wills it to be so.
Pops a blood vessel while he's thinking.
By the way, where are your ancestral guardians at?
They just pop out. They just,
They just pop out
they
whenever
kind
they're
of
needed?
like grapple onto whoever I just most recently attacked.
Okay.
So anytime I'm raging, I guess they're just chilling. Like in the picture that I drew, I don't know if you guys
Excuse me.
saw it, but I thought it'd be funny on the last panel when I was like wind sailing down the guardian or down
Yeah,
the
I
giant.
saw you
They're
had two little.
they're kind of just sitting there like, what the fuck should we do? Like, who's got this?
Tell you what, Amir's damage rolls. In all the games I play on Roll20, I've never had this problem. It's almost every roll. In all the games I play on Roll20,
You talking about
I've
roll?
never had this problem.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous how much you roll it on the spell damage rolls. And just the damage die.
Just the damage die. I can usually hit. I just do like 1 point of damage.
That does seem to be a theme, at least with, I don't know.
Amir, anyway, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with Roll20 is I can't even like throw the dice in the freezer when.
Right. We used to do that, right? Like, you've been banished to the.
We can't even say it's just ice spells anymore either, because it used to just be Ice Knife and then Ray of Frost that were hitting like for ones.
Yeah.
But now it's just shocking grasp.
6th level, I'll be able to add my charisma mod to it, so to ice spells. So I'm
Nice.
looking forward to that.
All right, so Leonin, you are hovering over this scene of carnage in the sarcophagus, and I want to say, Jason, you were going to go over and inspect what was.
Yeah, if that's the child that we're looking for.
Yeah.
How much of the remains do I need to try and get around?
Do you need to what?
How much of the remains do I need in order to action if I can find someone who can cast it?
To try to bring the child back?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to want to try to capture everything you can. Problem is,
Anybody got a jar?
it's been eaten upon. The problem is that you might need something much higher. That would be like more like a true resurrection. You don't know if there's anybody around who could pull something like that off.
Right. Well, child doesn't have that many hit points, so can you heal a corpse?
No, you cannot. Once they're dead, you can't heal.
Okay.
The kid has been missing for.
Right. I just
couple
wasn't
of
sure if it was
hours.
like the difference between being able to allow someone an open coffin versus a closed coffin kind of ceremony.
This would be a closed coffin.
Right, but that's what I was asking about the healing thing. Okay, can you like fudge it a bit to make it
Put it all back together? It's like
Right.
no, just push it together, try to do something. No, it's basically, yeah, it's bad.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna have to tell Lucy. It's gonna be a very awkward conversation.
Oh, well, I'll tell her.
Okay, hang on a second.
I have experience with these things.
But wait, let me try something. Grundar comes in and he takes like
Nope.
a.
We're back to the initiative turn.
Uh-oh.
Good job, Ryan. As you wandered in there, she
Stay with the group.
reappears.
Why does she always find me?
She just went back to her place. You went in there. All right.
Like, why don't you go look and see what
You're
these cool
so-
little floor tile things are?
Far.
She reaches out. Oh, hang on a second. I got to do a couple rolls.
Wait, couldn't this be mine? Since I'm technically the top of the order again?
No.
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 Here's,
No.
no.
Look at Alex Trebek answer. No.
She reaches out to touch you since you just went by.
No, she doesn't have a reaction either because it's taken away.
It's her turn. She's taking action.
No, he took her action away.
That
on the last round.
was like a couple of rounds ago. I mean, effectively.
All
We're
right.
still. You didn't realize that there was still the possibility of combat, so I took the turn initiative away. But I was waiting to see who would go in there. All right.
Well,
so
okay, to be fair, I stopped right here first.
Yeah.
I stopped right there first, and I didn't see anything when I stopped
Yeah.
there.
Correct. She just appeared on her turn.
Okay.
She hit. You take 18 points of necrotic damage. She
Oh, wait, they
withers.
would've-
She withers you. You feel this icy touch hit you, and it just like you're flying in the air, but you are okay. So first of all, you're gonna have to make a Constitution save. This may be the first time that you've ever really been hit.
Since my guardians are magical, would they still affect her? Since we dropped combat.
It's been a couple of rounds, so
Okay.
you would have had to have stopped your. Okay, so
Your rage is gone.
Yeah, your rage is gone. Make
Oh,
a
that's
make a
right.
Constitution save, Leonin.
Why am I missing people? Leon's in there hanging out because, of course, he is. Again.
I wanted to see
fall.
what the cool thing was on the floors.
Instead of waiting for us to go with you.
You hit the ground. In fact, you took enough damage. You're going to be regardless. So you're prone on the ground as you kind of drop. As she just reached up and she just literally reached into the heart of you, just like she squeezed your heart. And you're just like, oh, and you fall to the ground. You guys hear this, and you see she's back on the far side of the obelisk, and she's got Leonin kind of tumbles away and lands on the ground, and she seems intent on him. All right, Balner, you're up.
All right. I can move up to 25 feet. So I will go here. And guiding bolt. And I don't hit anything.
Nope, you miss. Sorry. This could be bad. Grundar, you're up.
All right. Well, I hear the commotion going on. I book it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, man. I make it there, and I guess I'll just take my action to dash. 10,
Do I not get my ready to action that I had?
You didn't technically have a ready to action.
I
This
did.
was like a couple of rounds later.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll dash there. That's it. That's all I can do. Oh wait,
Okay.
I'll bonus action go into the rage.
You're gonna rage a second time. Okay.
Yes.
right.
I can't afford to take a hit from her not raging.
Okay. Kellinen.
All right. Let me get in here and see what's going on. Jump over to the door. 30. That only gets to there. All right. Can I? Yeah, you can't. I have to use my attack to do my shove action, don't I? Let's see.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Is that what it's? Yeah, when you attack as a bonus action. Right. You can't dash and then bonus shield basher. I don't know. I mean, is that the case? Pop the description, because that's actually kind of cool if you could. Like, if you could dash and
I'm
slam into him.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out some way to separate her from, or if I could push or drag Leonin away. Where's that shield? Where is
I'm gonna pop this for a moment. I'm just curious how it's written.
Okay. Sorry, I just.
Oh, you did the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. If you take the attack action, yeah. So it has to be used in conjunction. Yeah, that's too bad.
All right. So, is there any way I can grab or interpose myself between Lena and the spirit.
No, but you can do kind of what Grundar did, which is to harry her and to try to present another target.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Amir, you see Lynn on the ground. He looks like his skin is pale. His lips have turned blue. He looks terrible.
Shit. Well, really not just a ton I can do. Can't cast really my only actual damaging spell because everybody's around.
Darn it. If
Everybody's
he hasn't
around.
done anything yet, can I do something else on my turn?
Oh, by the way, Leonin, you are no longer frightened, just so you know, because she disappeared and came back.
All right.
So, can you do anything else on your turn? No. You've dashed.
If I
That's
had-
pretty much.
But I have action surge.
Yeah. I mean, you could use your action surge.
Do you care if I?
Go ahead.
Retcon
All right,
it.
I know you had started to.
I don't have anything that's
game
gonna do any
plan.
kind of damage. It's okay. Go.
Don't worry about me,
Do
guys. Don't
do
worry
your
about
thing.
me.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna attack Shield Bash to try and push her to the far side of Grundar and get her
Get her
away
away
from
Leonin. Yeah. Okay.
Lennon.
All right. Make that. Or make that roll.
All
Son
right.
of a. What is this?
What the hell?
Thanks for giving me all your good rolls, guys.
Wow.
You're welcome.
So did it work?
Unfortunately, if the necrotic rolled better, she probably would be dead already.
Dex is better.
I took 20. I
She
took
can't.
15.
She can't beat that. Yeah. You end up moving her here.
I want to move her here if I can. Doesn't
Sure.
matter. Or she gets to choose.
Nope. You get to choose. That's fine. You move her there.
Okay. All right. So then I'll follow up and smack her with my sword.
Macker.
That hits.
All right.
How do you want that to play out?
Oh yes. See, I did a lot of damage with Killian, but I didn't ever get. I didn't get the play out descriptions, so I'm not used to them.
I think your current score is 2 to Grundar 0.
So
Sorry, Grundar.
So yeah, he pushes, kind of fans it, and the motion of it kind of pushes her away, and he just immediately follows up and does the sweep from the bottom up right through her.
And it seems like the whatever ectoplasm, whatever that stuff is that kind of holds her together, this bright blue stuff, it just bursts apart, and now you and Grundar and all the squares around you are covered in this kind of almost glowing bluish substance. It's just kind of this wet stuff.
It's like punching a bowl of jello.
That's right.
She slimed you, dude.
So we've got blood and ectoplasm kind of mixed in. Nice.
Yeah.
It's like
All right.
Braveheart. It's got the
Okay, and now finally the turn order is really gone for real for the moment.
a waste of the rage.
Are you just rolling dice to see how they're rolling? Make sure they're not all rolling.
I was casting Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay. So you pick yourself up and cure yourself a bit.
For 12 points a day. 12 points.
Okay.
Grundar
All right.
turns to his spectral guard and he's just like, "False alarm, boys."
All right, so I'll move into the
Back in
room.
my
And
armpit.
I'll move forward into the room. Is the sense of
the sense of her is absolutely gone.
Okay.
You're now in this chamber. You kind of step down about 5 feet lower than where you were. So this square here is about 5 feet lower than this square here, and you're in this. It could be some form of burial chamber.
Can I do a
And
religion check?
There's a door over here. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. Yes. The runes are Urflane, which you can't read them, but you know that at least this part, this part of this chamber was constructed according to some sort of Flanish religion. So it's kind of similar to their construction, millennia ago of the menhir, the standing stones. And so that it is Urflane, but that's about it.
Can I roll a history check?
I explain all of this, and except I keep saying Flemish instead of Flanish.
Flemish, yeah. Yeah, you can make a history check if you
I mean, this is my hometown. Probably a
want. The only thing that you really, from what, building off of what Balner tells you, that you're able to kind of make out is that it confirms that this section of catacombs is probably some of the oldest in Hawkok. Hell, it might even predate Hawkok.
Cool.
So this door here, is there
Any symbols on it or
anything
anything?
special about it, or is it just a door?
We can have to Skyrim this shit.
I got the claw.
You got the dragon claw.
I don't notice anything in this room.
You
Looks like a
hear?
normal room to me.
Hold on. As you're going to check that door out, you hear from down here a scrabbling sound.
Down where?
Down this corridor.
I like how I did that 3 times and made it look like sound waves.
Yeah. You hear a woman's voice, and it has like an odd accent, kind of thick, and she sounds very haughty, cold, and she says, "Down here, you stupid humans, come face me."
Yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. I that paperwork is really pressing that I have to get to.
Did she just call it humans? What the fuck?
What's wrong with humans?
No offense, nothing.
Well,
but look at me.
I guess you're the only human. Stupid people, come face me.
Is there? So there isn't any like particular symbols on the door, is there?
No, not on the door. No.
Is there any particular symbols on the obelisk?
Yes, there are symbols around the base of the obelisk, as I've described. Balner identified them as Urflan, which is very ancient.
Okay, but no noticeable. Oh no!
Here comes.
He's coming back in. He lost sound. He's just reloading.
No visible like mechanisms that could be in this room to potentially open this door.
No,
can see.
no. It looks like I mean, there's a like a handle that the door, but it is closed.
So it's not a Skyrim puzzle. Okay.
No.
Well, what are these smart 4 pillars here in the room?
Hold on.
Are those there? Do I notice those? Do we notice those?
You do, and they are also Urflan runes of some kind. Like maybe there was some sort of magic that was cast here some time ago. or maybe this here is the symbol of the sun, which definitely, with really almost no knowledge whatsoever, Balner and Leonin would assume has something to do with Pelor, the god of the sun.
All right, I'm going to just because there's so much Earthland in here, I'm gonna pop a comprehend languages, so I can actually read some of the stuff.
Okay.
So you said on the obelisk there's script, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So having done that, you're able to determine that a woman was buried here, and she was a powerful priestess of Biori that turned against the light, and she was imprisoned here. After she was dead.
Oh,
Hang on. Looks like Jason's having all kinds of trouble trying to get back in
yeah,
here.
he is. And he's the one that would know about this kind of stuff. His character, anyway.
Yeah.
Probably, anyway. I don't know.
I'm gonna hit him up here real quick and see if maybe he just completely kills Discord and tries again.
Grundar's over here like, this one means circle.
Or maybe Leonin would know, because I'll tell him about the woman that was buried here, and maybe from his knowledge of the
What was the woman's
city's
name?
past. The writing on the obelisk basically says that there was a priestess of Biori, and she went to the dark side, and they imprisoned her here. So
You think they purposefully do not name her, but the sense you get now is that yes, that down here, this is the symbol of Pelor. This is an early Earthland symbol for Alatur, the lawgiver. Over here, this is the Huntress, which was another. It was an early Flan god, and then this symbol is for an early, not used anymore, symbol for Obadiah, the Shalm. They represent kind of the four deities, like 2 male, 2 female, for each of the seasons. The
Yeah.
Flan were very much like they kind of had this like quadra, whatever, like everything was in 4s generally, like 4 pillars, that sort of thing.
So, would I potentially know anything about this lady? Maybe like an old bedtime story or something like that, like a Jack the Ripper bedtime.
Not at the moment. You've got enough detail. You might be able to research later, but no.
Okay, so nothing
more.
like a old boogeyman kind of bedtime story or anything like that. Okay.
No, but you think this thing is hundreds, if not maybe over 1,000 years old. This thing's ancient.
Cool.
Well, in that case, I want to check the door for any kind of possible trap mechanism or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Grundar will cast Detect Magic on it.
Hang on. So let me just catch up with Jason here for a second.
Okay.
Let's see here. Is Discord are completely offline?
Balner's just like banished right now.
Yeah.
The priest took him.
Was it last time we had this problem, or was it 2 times
Yeah,
ago?
but it was all of us.
Yeah, it was everybody.
That was last week.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll try to continue on. You hear what sounds like somewhere down this corridor again. A piece of crockery or something crash to the ground and shatter.
I'm gonna yell down the corridor. Be like, "Hey, if you want a piece of us, come get us."
Go get him.
Yeah.
I push him like the.
As I very calmly move back here.
I come over and I'm like, go get him, killer, pushing him towards the door.
And that's all coming back from over here. That voice, the voice that we heard, was it also from over here in this direction, or was it like more of a from everywhere kind of thing?
No, from that direction, from back down the corridor. You're putting pieces together in your head. Amir, you're fairly confident that the mind that you infiltrated nights ago, there's something familiar about this voice and that mind. You think they might be one and the same.
Ooh!
Guys, we might not want to mess with this thing. It's pretty powerful. If it's what I'm thinking it is.
Is it Gearden?
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, he's not a nice person, but no.
So who is it? What you got, Amir?
I
Tell
don't
me.
know.
I was slightly sloshed that night we were talking. I'm kidding. Really wasn't. But hey, you had a good time. Hey, we never talked about that. How'd it go?
This is not the time, Liam.
It's always the time. How'd it go? Eh?
So I kind of feel like whatever is down here is really wanting us to come look and see what's going on.
Why are you changing the subject?
I'd be more willing to go through this door right here.
You
where
act,
no noise
you
is
act
coming
like we're
from.
in the middle of a dungeon or something like that.
Why are you
Oh,
still
that
on the
was
ground?
weird.
Get up.
I'm definitely up. I don't know why that's still up.
I was just looking at your token.
Grinder, will you stop skittering down that hallway?
I'm gonna. So
Oh, well, we took too long. I think I still have access to Balner's.
Well,
Yes.
wouldn't I sense whatever it was if it was undead?
I
Even
can
if
I
it
was
see
just
the
wanting to
ghoul
wait on Jason.
Let me take a look here. Give me just a second.
Kellenan's like, there's a ghoul right down the hallway.
I'd also-
It
I'd
says
also
nothing
like to
about
do
whether
He's
or not
hiding,
you're
like-
invisible or
Yeah.
not.
Okay. So that's about that gets you to about 30 feet. Yep.
I'd also like to do something before the initiative counter gets up.
Okay.
As
So
soon as
we're at that point right now.
okay.
Tony,
So as soon as Amir's like talking about how that's the guy or whatever, how this is the boogeyman. Let's call her or him. I'm gonna call out really loud. Be like, what do you want with my city? See if they actually
Then the ghoul comes.
say.
You hear laughter. It's not your city anymore.
Oh, you think so? Anytime, any place, buddy.
All right. Let's go ahead and let's just
So can
start over. again.
Brundar will take you.
I ask a quick question?
Right. Yes.
So whatever it was that was invisible and scaring away, if it was undead, would I still not have sensed it, even if it was invisible?
That is a really good question. No, you would definitely still sense it. It's a presence. It doesn't require anything else. Yeah.
Right.
There's been a fiendish presence that has been dancing at the edge of your range for a while.
What's the range?
About 30 feet.
Right, but whatever was skittering down the hallway that we couldn't see.
Yes.
So I would have sensed that as it ran past us.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I missed that. Sorry.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Oh. Hang on a second.
That thing rolled pretty high.
Yeah. That one isn't hiding its stuff. What's up with that?
It's because we can see him. He's standing right there at the corner.
We're trying to hide it. We know you're there.
Yeah. No, I can actually
No,
see him.
he's literally doing this. Like, I see them. They're right there.
They're over there.
I don't think they see. Oh shit, they see me.
I wish
Okay.
we could reroll 20s.
All right. Okay. Balner, what do you want to do? You've sensed them. You look over. You see something rounding the corner, at least coming within your field of vision.
All right, let me pull my character sheet back up. Well, this thing is not.
You also hear that same woman's voice, and you don't think she's addressing you because it's said in a more low tone. It says, "Wake them all."
That's not good.
Bring it on.
I start chanting a prayer to Marika while I hit this stupid ugly thing in the face with a crossbow bolt.
You gonna shoot it?
I
Okay.
hope.
All right. Let's take a look. That does hit it.
Okay.
Okay.
Better be in
All right,
the fight after this.
What's
Get
that?
back, witch.
You hit it. It hisses. All right. Grundar, you're up.
All right. I hear the hiss. It makes me angry again, and I go into the third rage. But can barely make it. I make it here.
You get there. You look down
and
this
I'm like,
hallway,
oh,
and
fuck.
the dead are everywhere.
Even in the rage, I'm just like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Guys, there's a lot. There's at least 3.
It's 1, 2, more than 2. All right.
That's
So
it.
you
I
attack
know.
it?
Yeah, I take out. Well, I've got Lucy out, and I just want to wrench it up. And
Oh, Twitch can't see how many people there are. Hang on. Sorry, Twitch.
it's because it's only my perspective.
No, I have all the perspectives.
Okay. Ooh,
Nice. Okay. You hit this
God
thing
damn
hard.
it. That's my second 19.
There you go, Twitch. Now you can see things.
So
10 points of damage.
yeah, 10 damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I go. Grumsh. Fucking hell.
You nearly cut its leg off, but it's still going.
All right.
Okay.
Guardians are out. They're fucking harassing him.
All right. That's what I thought. Okay.
Goodbye, guys.
Oh, zombies.
Zombies and something else.
Okay. The zombie directly to your left attacks, missing terribly. The other one up in the corner swipes at you with a big, just like fist, and it connects. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage,
It's a 2.
and they're just piling in around you.
All right.
Okay. All right, Amir.
Alright, let me get to there. And I will targeting this guy right here.
The one back corner.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Ice Knife.
Okay.
I believe in your damage roll.
Well, I mean, did I even hit the zombie?
They're zombies. Yes, you hit them.
Oh,
Okay.
I believe.
So, okay, it didn't roll the damage for whatever strange reason.
It may have
Come on.
popped up a level. Yeah, it's asking for the level.
Yeah. It's,
Level 3. Level
yeah,
3,
it's
my
not,
lord.
it's not
sorry.
working. Ignore that.
Oh! I was so
Yeah,
excited
Of
for a
course,
second.
not the one. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just have to roll. I'll just have to roll it.
Okay,
like
so you
this.
definitely hit him, and it does how much?
It does 1d10 of piercing damage.
Okay.
For just him, 1.
Oh
Jeez.
my
Are
fucking
you
god.
kidding
And
me?
Okay.
then him and everybody within 5 feet of him has to make a dexterity save, where they take.
That's freaking ridiculous.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be 7. Okay. All right. So dex save, and is it for half or none?
I think it's for none because I get that initial piercing damage. So yeah, it's for
Okay.
none. If they make it,
Cancel saves.
I cannot wait for 5th level. Dear God.
7. Okay. You definitely, kind of tore up the first one quite a bit. Second one, the one up here doesn't seem to take as much, so you really can't even hardly see him. Third one. What's your DC?
I think it's only like 13.
13? Okay. All right, he's
Yeah.
okay. Which was actually kind of crazy. All right. And come on.
Well, I figured zombies that their dex save would be kind of
Right.
terrible.
Okay. Okay, so you do that. Anyone who's affected, they don't have any other secondary effects, do they? They just
No.
straight.
Just
All right.
damage.
All right, Leonin, you're up. And it shows that you're down, but I know that's not accurate. Let's get rid of that.
I'm gonna try to fix that spell.
All right. What do you want to do, Ryan?
I'm gonna move up Chia. Okay, or not.
Huh?
Sorry, my computer is literally running 2 versions of this Roll20 at the same time. So it's really enjoying all the additional things that are going on with it.
Okay. You can see what it looks like.
One,
Undead shuffling
3.
up around Grundar.
I can probably see 3 guys up there.
You can see 3, and I think you can kind of see.
Okay. 1 second. Need to get to my character sheet. They don't have any like metal on them, do they?
No.
Heat metal.
Yeah, heat metal's OP, man.
It really is.
If they have metal. I'm gonna cast.
There is iron in their bones.
Well, honestly, probably nothing. I'm just gonna take a shot with a crossbow.
Not if they're all bones.
Yeah, if I was going against Wolverine, it'd be awesome.
Tell that to Magneto.
Okay, and who are you targeting with
Uh,
crossbow?
the one that I can see without taking disadvantage,
This one right here.
probably.
Okay.
Ooh.
Why is Leonid's character name spelled differently?
Yeah, good question. He's throwing us off.
That's good. That's a good.
Okay, so you do some damage. Good. All right, you thunk a crossbow bolt into his chest. He doesn't really seem to notice, or she. It's really difficult to tell if it's a guy or a girl.
And then, yeah, that's good enough for right now. 5 damage
Okay.
is good enough.
Hey, Grundar, this critter tries to get away from you. It tries to go right around you.
Oh no, you
It
don't.
gets to right here, and you get an attack of opportunity against it.
All right. Remind me, that's the guy I hit too, right?
Yeah, you hit him.
All right, cool. So,
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You just missed. 10, 15.
damn it.
Okay.
Wait, how did we get to Grundar and skip over me? Oh wait, no, that was an attack of opportunity. Never mind.
Yeah, he got an attack of opportunity, which is what happened there.
Right.
Okay. He full tilt just throws his body into the doors down here and throws them wide open.
Shit.
What the fuck?
Ruh-roh. That can't be good.
That's about all he can get done. All right. All right, Kellen, and you're up.
All right. Hey, to come up and join the party. Yeah, that's what I thought. That was as far as I was gonna get. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to settle with. What's that?
You spare a glance, down in to the south.
Yes.
You see that that critter. It looks a little different, but not much from the one that you killed in the sarcophagus. Completely didn't care about Grundar at all. Just tried to get past him. Slams the
Nice.
door open, and now through the dim light of your sword, you can just see shadows of movement in the next chamber, stirring.
Should have punched and grappled him.
I'm gonna say, hey, Grundar buddy, we may want to take a step or two back. Try and funnel them in towards us. And with that, I'm going to knock down Shield Bash and attack this. Is that a zombie?
Yeah. Kellenen has faced more than a few enemies. He knows a zombie when he sees one.
Okay.
Grundar just thinks these are homeless people. He's like, fucking asking for change all the time.
All right, hang on a second. It's gonna. Nope. You knock him. You knock this thing flat on its ass.
Oh, maybe I should roll again in case.
Yeah, you sure can. Yeah. Okay. Well,
no.
you definitely hit.
All right.
Do a lot of damage to it. Let's see. Okay. It was already kind of cut up from the shattering ice knife a bit. Now you do a little bit more to it, but it doesn't go completely down.
All right. I'm out of movement, so.
Okay.
But I still stand by my recommendation there, Grundar. We need to back
Yeah.
a little bit.
In the back, you see an ancient withered man. He's wearing very ancient looking studded leather armor, and it actually has like worked into the leather like swirls of like where they embossed the leather, or what do they call it? Where you kind of work stuff into the leather. I think it's embossing, whatever it's called. But yeah, it's very decorative, although it's fallen apart and it's kind of shredded with age. But he has a great bow, and he pulls an arrow out, puts to the string, aims, and fires in rapid succession twice, once at each Grundar and Kellinan.
Alright.
It misses Grundar and Kellinan. What's your class?
It's 20 if I'm not on guard, which I don't think I declared, so it's 20.
Okay, it just shatters on the rim of your shield.
Nice.
All right.
This might get a little messy, guys. I might have pissed somebody off.
It happens.
I'm gonna need you to stop yawning. Go
I
get your
yawn.
Red Bull.
Okay,
I yawn
in
all
the
time.
corridor to the south, Kellinan, in Grundar, you really can't see anything down there. I mean, I think Grundar, you have a bit better vision down into that, but you got all these guys swarming. But you hear that same woman's voice, and she says, kill them all, my sweets.
Oh, I fucking plan on it.
All right, and Balner, you're back up.
All right. I am going to run up and gently touch, almost caressingly and lovingly, Balner on the back.
Grundar, you mean?
Or, sorry, yeah, Gundar.
I'm gonna touch myself on the back.
And I'm going to cast Protection from Good.
Oh, Grund already has protection from good and evil. You need to cast it on Killinan.
Oh, he does? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Then
gave
Kellinan.
Grundar protection from good and evil.
Then I do that for Kellinan instead, except I call him Gundar.
Oh, wait a minute. No, Grundar does not have it currently because I forgot it would have also dropped when you hit the ground. Everything. Well, hold on. Was that
Yeah, concentration based.
concentration? Yeah, you probably couldn't. It would have dropped at that point anyway. So, yeah. So you recast it on one.
JK.
Alright.
All right. So you are now protected from
And,
the evil
yeah,
thing.
so I now tell Balner, go with Marika's blessing. Kill them all.
You tell it to yourself.
Or to Gundar.
Yeah, Grundar.
I just said I fucking plan on it. Jesus.
Who's this Jesus fellow? All right, Grundar, you're up.
Marika.
Alright, well, Gundar, you get, everything gets a disadvantage roll attacking you.
Okay. So, I wish against wishes at this moment that I had like a whirlwind ability or something, but I don't.
Right.
That's why you got extra dudes.
Yeah, but they don't do anything in that capacity. But all right.
The one to the left of you, or the one on the map, he's knocked down. The other
Right.
three are closing in slowly.
All right.
So slowly. All moaning brains.
Well, I can't step back and leave Kellinan out here alone, so I'll just stand my ground.
Ow. I can
Well,
move
he's-
through people. You're not gonna.
Yeah, but I can't. All right. Well, then I'll do something here. The
can
one
attack.
to the left here.
Yeah, you
The
can
top.
attack and then move. So that's
Yeah, the one above the one knockdown. I can't ping for some reason.
that's the one you want to attack.
Yeah.
One further up. Okay. All right.
Yeah, just the one directly above
right
that
there.
one. Yep.
Okay,
Yep. Thank
go ahead.
you.
That is a hit.
Oh.
Zombies are
thank
difficult
God.
to miss.
Right. And then with this, I'm going to kind of like just bring it, almost like I'm attacking the one and just bring it around like a feint style and slash it into the wall. Oh, fuck. 14 damage.
All right. It doesn't actually take the damn thing down, but you cut off an arm.
Hell yeah. All right. I do that, and then I withdraw, knowing that I'm going to probably take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you know what? Both of them are going to take attacks of opportunity.
Even the one that's
We're
downed?
But they have
Yeah,
disadvantage.
he'll have
Damn.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Yep. All right. The
Well, they
first,
do anyways.
the one that you hit, he hits you back, and in fact, you find
Oh.
out is you're like, what's hurting me? It's the arm that you cut free. It's like attached to you, and it's like digging into you, and you take 7 points of damage.
Oh.
You rip it off, get rid of it, but which I think was 3 for you because you're still
Okay.
raging. The one on the ground, he tries to. I'll do the same, and he would have hit
Wait.
you, but he's still on the ground. And he swipes it a foot and misses.
Damn.
And you roll disadvantage?
I did. He misses.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait. No,
for the
you
other
need to
guy.
attack. You're right. That missed you because of the protection.
Oh, so I kept my 3.
Yeah, you did not take those 3 points of damage. Yep.
All
Yeah.
right.
Well, I mean, it's really just a disadvantage roll. So
All right. And
Thank
they
you.
close in. So this one here gets up. Hang on. So gets up. He can now move 10 feet. 10. There. 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 All right. 3 attack Kellinan, 1 attacks Balner.
well,
The
as
one
the one
that-
moved into range, do we get attacks of opportunity on them as
No.
they move into range? Oh,
No.
yeah.
All right. The one,
one-
attacking you misses Balner. Now,
The one that I
Kel-
hit. Sorry, the one that I hit has disadvantage on attacking Kellinan because of the Guardians.
let's take a look then. It missed. The next one misses. And the third. Come on. Oh, there it goes. It also misses. Okay. So yeah, they got these things here. They're trying to get through your shield and armor, and they're just at it. Fingernails and rotted bits of flesh keep flying off. But
love the
nothing
image.
gets through.
Nice.
I love the image of the
Yeah.
like a zombie like pouncing on him, and the Guardians are just like fucking hold him back, hold him back.
That's right. That's right. Let's see. Amir, you're up. The hallway seems to just be flooded with these damn things.
Well, I'm gonna do the only thing I can really think to do to help out my buddies here. I'm gonna cast Ice Knife again. Right here, so I'm not gonna pierce anybody with it, but
You'll get the 3. Yep.
the 3 zombies will have to make their
All right.
save.
Well, then just roll the d6 then, and we'll.
Let me see. I'm gonna see if I fixed the macro here. There it is.
There you go.
So 7 cold damage.
I see something.
All right. So let's do a save. I'm just gonna do 3 quick saves.
So you see when I didn't actually target something.
It just seems to work better.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 for the piercing damage.
There's a
When I
chunk
didn't-
out of that floor.
Yeah, exactly. When I didn't
Okay.
target anything.
Guys,
All
don't look
three-
at roll 20. I mean, don't look at the stream. Continue
Okay.
on. I mean, you guys can, or Tony can.
What, are you seeing the whole thing?
No, not the entire thing.
Oh well, yeah. No, we just see what
Okay, never mind.
I can see.
Not the entire thing. We're good.
There's
All
2
right.
things down the hall here.
Was more than that.
Well.
Okay. All right.
But we
So
see.
all 3 of them take that damage. No one actually goes down, I think, but they're looking very happy. Oh, wait. Hold on. So, he's gonna fortitude save. Or fortitude. Non-save. Okay, he made it. Okay, so here's what happens. This one to the left of Kellen, he literally gets blown forward into Kellinan's shield from your ice knife, and he falls to the hit. He hits the. You think he's done, but then he stirs and starts to get back up again.
I hate that ability.
Okay, but
Damn
you did a lot of
zombies.
damage against those dudes. All right, nice work, Leonin. You're up.
I'm going to. go right here. And then I'm going to cast probably nothing. Sorry, it takes me a second to get my character sheet up now. Well, first of all, I'm going to give Balner inspiration. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do...
By the way, Kellen, you still have inspiration.
Okay.
I want to do Fairy Fire, but at the same time, I don't really want to do it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how long it lasted.
Yeah, I'll just do I'll do inspiration to Balner, which I'll read my thing here in 1 second after I make this light crossbow attack.
Okay, and who are you attacking? That doesn't matter. You missed. Yeah, you actually missed a zombie.
Yeah.
That's a new low.
Well, you know, I can sing really good.
Okay. Did you have your inspiration that you wanted to?
Yes. I will
Sure.
continue on the poem by my good friend J.R.R. Tolkien, the song about the old troll. Up came Tom with his big boots on. Said he to Troll, "Pray, what is yon? For it looks like the shine, oh my Uncle Tim, or excuse me, the shin, oh my Uncle Tim, as should be a lion in graveyard." These poems don't make a lick of sense.
All right.
It's allegory, Ryan. Jeez.
I gotta find just like a list of just good stuff.
Look, man, they make much more sense in the original Klingon.
Right.
Hold on, this is Valentine's Day poems. This is gonna be
Loses something
good.
in translation.
The group of you there in that choke point of the hallway hear the sound of slapping on stone as the one undead entity that Grundar missed as it went past him continues down deeper, further south into this, into these chambers. And then finally hear it kind of like smack up against something.
Damn.
You hear it's like, open, I say, rise. All right, Kellen, you're up.
Oh man. All right. So I'm going to let's see. I'm going to attack and then shield bash this other one and hop over one of the dwarves to the rear. All right. So I'm going to attack. Well, this one's as good as any.
Yeah. Really, yeah. This one just got back up. I mean, it's got to be on its last legs. And this one over here looks pretty bad too.
Okay.
Well, all three of them, to your left, they're all pretty well ragged, beat up by those ice knives and other attacks.
Fair warning, the
Okay.
one directly in front of you, the first one you clicked on, has got the Guardians just grappling his shit right now. So,
This one here.
the other one, the one.
They're holding
directly
still
front.
for me.
Yeah.
All
That
right,
doesn't.
cool.
Yeah. So.
All right. I'm gonna get that guy.
Cool.
And does a 13 to him.
That'll hit. Oh yeah, and then 13. Oh wow, okay. Let's see if he can survive that. That's gonna work. He does. You literally cut him in half at the waist. He goes down and he continues to crawl forward.
All right. So now I'm gonna turn, shield bash, and use it to pole vault over into this spot. So I'm
Who are you
shield
trying
bashing
to? That one. Okay.
the one in front of Balner.
All right.
And I'm
Make your
moving back
athletics
here.
test.
All right.
Sure.
Nice. Okay. You knock him down big time. All right. He goes down. But unfortunately, you've aggroed 4.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens. Now, 2 of them are at disadvantage, 2 are not.
Can I have my +1 for my?
Absolutely.
All right. So 21 AC.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Okay. The first one would have hit you as he scrabbles upwards as you try to dash away. But he's cut in half, and the special guardians are like holding him back, and he's can't get to you. All right, the other one that you just knocked down also does not hit you. One of the others misses, and the last one misses. 4
Yeah.
opportunity attacks. You got missed by all of them.
All right.
Killing and be nimble, killing and be quick.
Okay, here comes this guy, and he says something. Can you even see him, Amir? Yeah, I guess you kind of can.
I don't know. Like I said,
No.
I still have access to Balner's sheet, so I can see from his token right now.
Okay.
Which I know I shouldn't, but I think I'd be able to see I
No,
don't know if I'd be able to see him at all.
Away.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see him.
Hang on a second. Let me look at your character. Control L. Yeah. If you can see it on screen, you can kind of see around corners a little. What you can do is you can hold down the control key with your token selected and hit Control L, and you can make sure that you're able to see only what that character can see.
Okay.
So anyway, you can see his lips move as he speaks. No one else can really understand what he's saying in this kind of raspy, undead voice. But Amir, you're able to. Hang on a second. All right. Okay, and he takes 2 arrow shots, one at Balner and one at Grundar. Balner, he hits you for 3 points of damage.
Damn. All right.
Grundar, your AC is still 18. Okay, he misses you.
Do I have to make a check that I don't lose concentration?
Yeah. Con save. Do you have Warcaster?
No.
Okay, so con save DC 3. I think it's 5. I think it's the minimum you have to. So you're fine.
Okay.
All right, and there's that.
I just wanted to make sure I was following the rules.
All right, Balner, you're up again. The one directly in front of you has been knocked down by Kellinan.
Spiritual weapon.
Where do you want to drop it?
I want to drop it right between me and Mr. Arrowpants.
Okay, hang on a second.
But I'm going to hit the prone guy in front of me.
Like right there?
Yep.
Okay, controlled by Balner. All right, you can now move it around.
Okay. And I'm going to swing at the undead guy right in front of me.
The one on the ground?
Yep. Do I need to roll again for advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage because you might as well take the second shot, right?
You also have
Just in
inspiration.
case. There's the crit.
See? Look at that. Okay, roll damage on the spiritual weapon. Based on the crit, of course, to get that extra 10 points of damage to the one on the ground. Okay, he actually wasn't wounded. Not until now. All right. So you
Does he get knocked back down?
he's still down. So yeah. Okay. Now that's a bonus action. What else do you want to do?
Then I'll attack the guy with the bow then.
You're gonna shoot at him?
Yeah.
You will be at disadvantage because you are being harried by someone nearby, even though he's knocked down.
Harried by one person?
If you're engaged in melee combat and you're trying to use a missile weapon or a ranged weapon, you are at disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine.
You can do it. It'll be a disadvantage.
That's fine.
Okay. That will hit, but roll a second time. Yep.
No.
Okay, you miss. You miss. Do you want to move?
Yes.
Wait, your inspiration. Oh, wait, did you use it already?
Well, that's 6.
It wouldn't. It's
Yeah,
6.
it
It wouldn't be enough to hit that guy.
Yeah,
Does
that's
the
right.
fifth-
I was thinking zombies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's gonna make a. He's gonna swipe at. Oh, wait. He can't
He's
swipe at you.
prone, so he
Well,
can't.
he can't. He already used his
Whoa,
attempt.
whoa! What is this? How am I in the front line now? What are all you guys
Right.
doing?
Right.
Well, I shouldn't be in the front line either because I got to maintain concentration. But hey, whatever.
Grundar, you're up. What do you do?
All right. I will. Man. I'll step over. And, sorry, Kellen. I'll take my sword brandish Lucy, and I will attempt to stab the one directly in front of me. Well, he's on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Stab him in the
advantage anyway.
head. Aiming for the face.
Nice.
If he's looking up at me. Damn.
All right, you jab it right into its face.
14 damage.
Okay, give me a second. Let's see here.
That's 2 12s I've rolled in a row for damage, I think. Well.
How do you want that to
7s.
play out?
I want him to be like crawling, looking up at me, like, rat, rat. And right as he looks up, I just
Right down
like
the throat.
shish kebab him from the head, and the blade goes all the way through to his back. And I have to yank it out.
You do. He does not move again. Okay, and you stay put? You've only moved 5. You could move again if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think I'll stay put, and I can't do my grapple bonus action or anything. So, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. To those. Dun, dun, dun. This one crawls, which is about as far as he could go anyway. That one piles up behind. So, Rundar, you're attacked twice. Kellenen, you're attacked once by the one on the ground who just keeps following you. So we'll go over that one first. So he's at disadvantage because he's on the ground. He misses. Grundar, let's see. These guys are. That's the miss. And one of them does score a hit against you. Wait, no. Sorry, you're still protected. He misses you. No.
All
Wait a minute. Yeah, he missed. He missed.
All right.
Okay. All right. So they all miss. All right, Amir, you're up.
I really wish that I knew how to speak Urflan, but I do not.
You can comprehend, but
I can comprehend, cannot speak. There's so many 3rd level spells that I want, and I can only choose like 2 when we level up.
this guy back there, he just radiates like cold power.
Yeah,
Like, he
it doesn't seem like he would know common, right?
You have no idea, but that's not what he's speaking.
I can picture Amir back there trying to read it off the pillars, like, "Yo soy Amir."
Yo tengo un gato en mis pantalones.
Well, I mean, because if I could speak Urflan, I would cast suggestion on it, but I can't.
No,
So-
yeah, I get it. No, I'm just that's the picture I have in my head of you just like back there, like, I gotta get something like.
I don't
'Cause
know.
you can comprehend up already.
Shit. I'll target an ice knife right here. So it'll hit the splash damage will hit that one and the guy with the bow.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll the damage. I'll get some saves going. Dex
Yeah,
saves, right?
I think I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Okay, he's all right.
Or maybe first level if he save. That's just the roll. That doesn't really matter for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just cast it at first level.
Okay.
9.
And it's piercing damage.
Cold. The splash damage is cold.
Okay. All right.
Did I at least kill the zombie?
I'm looking. Yes, you shred him. He's done.
Thank you.
How would you like that to play out?
Just the ice just tearing him up. That's all I can really think of.
Sure.
This is what it feels like to chew 5 gum. Ah!
All right. Waste him. Okay. This guy back here, he seems to kind of like turn his shoulder to it, and it just kind of like peppers the side of his arm. All right, Leonin, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
All right. Let's make a little box.
Just wondering when it would come back.
Well, I was waiting until we got like a good point, and I think this is a good choke point right here. I'll just cast it, basically from this square right here. Yeah, that works. Just as long as we're not in it. Just as long as like that corner isn't in it. So basically from like, yeah, right there.
No, it's 4x4, right?
2, 3. Let me look.
20 feet by 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, like that.
Let me double check. Hang on. 1 second. 60 feet by 20 feet. At 20 foot.
I think it's a 60-foot range.
Okay.
I think it's
20
correct.
foot.
It's 20 by 20.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's
All right. Okay. So that's that.
Oh, I still have stuff to do.
Okay.
I gotta move backwards.
Very funny. You know what's funny is I actually have a T. It's quite a bit like I haven't worn it since I was like 25,
And then
and that's a long time ago.
inspired.
That takes you to Flavor Town.
Before I move back, I'm gonna inspire Grundar.
Okay.
And I don't have a poem prepared.
How many of those you got left?
Poems? Oh,
No,
Fairy
no,
Fire?
no, no.
Inspiration.
I've
Inspirations.
used 4. This is my 4th one.
Okay.
So and I have 5 total.
All right. Okay. You hear a banging, grating noise as another door opens to the south. You can hear it down there.
All right. And also on my turn, I'm gonna be like, all right, guys. Looks like this is where we make our stand. Oh, and I'm also, as I'm walking backwards, I'm gonna say, and they have a cave troll.
Great.
Does that, and you hear this kind of noise. It sounds like rattling. For those of you that have been on the battlefield, or maybe not battlefield, I would say probably Balner, you especially, you've as a cleric of life, you've had to put people on the ground. You've had to deal with, the ossuary of temples. You know the sound of bones rattling against each other, and that's what's going on. Lots and lots of bones, and you hear this raspy, throaty voice, not the woman's voice, this raspy voice saying, "Rise, rise, take them all." All right, Callanan, you're up.
Red skeleton.
Okay. I'm going to attack this one in front of me, and
Okay, it's on the ground. It's nearly
It's
dead. I mean, you thought you killed
It's
it
already
last
on the
time.
ground. Yeah.
So you got advantage.
All right. Hit that advantage button and hit it.
It's a good thing you had advantage. Well,
Yeah.
actually, you would have hit either way, but yeah, okay, you hit it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And, 9 damage.
All right, let's see if it can keep going. Can it keep going? It cannot. You finally put the damn thing down.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to. There's only one left right in front of us, right?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to
I don't like
Step-
when you said that.
step over that one and
Okay.
try and knock this one in front of me to the ground.
Okay. All right. Let's make our athletics tests.
Take that advantage off. I guess it's very far,
13.
so
You still have advantage.
Oh,
It's very far.
well, what is it to attack or? It's mainly to attack, isn't it? I suppose it doesn't really matter. You got him. You've knocked him down.
all right. Okay. That's it.
All right.
What the hell is that thing?
Come closer to us. Come hang out in the fire.
This thing comes whisking down the hallway.
Whoa. Hell is that?
This is an interesting first day in town.
You
You
will
guys
be
show me the nicest places.
That's what happens when you hang out with me.
and the best fights. This will be legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
Oh, I can't have dairy.
it makes me gassy.
Grundar,
No, I just don't like it.
Grundar, this thing right here, reaches out to touch you. It's so what it is. It's like this, somewhat transparent. It reminds you of the ghost that you fought in that other room. It's also a ghost of some kind, but it like the other, tries to reach out and touch you.
Is it attempting to cast a spell, technically?
No.
Okay.
It misses. This one here tries to reach you, Kellinan, so it's a disadvantage. It misses. Right. This thing.
I'm just waiting for somebody to cast a spell next to me.
What do those purple things
Steps-
look like? They just look like wraiths.
Steps. Say again.
What do the purple ones look like? Do they just look like wraiths or?
Yeah, like kind of like not exactly like the woman that you encountered that like tried to destroy your heart. More ephemeral, like their body kind of moves and shifts and
Okay. Cool.
yeah, maybe like a
Mis-
wraith.
Mr. DM, point of order. Do I get an attack of opportunity as that guy moves it by with my spirit weapon?
No, that does not provoke any opportunity attacks.
All right.
Okay, this guy back here, he climbs up on, and he fires 2 more shots, one at Grundar, one at Kellinan. Missing both
You guys
times.
are doing a great job holding the line.
This
by
guy
the way.
sucks.
Well, you guys have
Shitty
AC.
undead eyes.
have
Don't say that.
20
As soon as you say
AC
that, he's gonna start
sucks.
critting.
He's no Derek.
Balmer, you're back up.
That he's not.
Derek
Okay,
didn't
so
put
you'll
up
take a
much of a
swing at
head
him
on the
first?
fight either.
Okay, go ahead and attack with the spiritual weapon again. just misses.
Let me use my inspiration.
You want to use your inspiration for the spiritual up? I think it would work. Okay, you hit him.
Nice.
Okay, roll damage on it.
You've
Okay.
done us good.
And then
You
my
hit him.
actual attack.
Yeah. And who are you
Misses.
shooting? Same guy?
Same guy, but I missed.
Yeah, you missed. All right.
No, I don't get advantage. Okay, nope. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Fucking
he
bright sword.
Yeah, you do. Oh, same guy. My fault. My bad.
Grundar, you're up.
All right. So, this last zombie looks really messed up, right?
He's knocked down. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look great.
Man. I don't want to waste my turn attacking him, but
I mean, it's not a waste. I mean, he's
I know.
gonna keep attacking.
At what
Alright.
point do you check to see if you damage someone's bow when you attack them?
wait, what?
Well,
Alright, I'm
if you're using a blade weapon
Yeah.
and you get a bow and you hit
I-
them. I
Yeah,
mean,
no. That doesn't happen. Generally, your
Game
weapon can
balance.
become damaged if I like my rule is that like your bowstring could snap or something like that. If you rolled a 1 and then
Okay.
you roll it again and you roll another 1, that could happen.
All right.
Alright, yeah, this last zombie, I'm just gonna kind of like thrust down over at him and try and do the same thing, impale him into the floor. And I should. Oh wait, I have advantage. Yeah. Anyways. So. Oh my god, can I just crit, please? I'm right there.
You're right there. I'm sorry, who are you attacking again?
The zombie, the last zombie on the
Zombie.
ground.
The zombie. All right.
12 damage.
Zombie. All right, let's take a look and see if it can stay up. It cannot. You put the thing down.
That's what she said.
Nice.
It's also something Grundar hears very often. Hey, put that thing down. Oh,
That's right.
oh,
All right, it's done.
I just wanted the spoons.
exactly. You saw my
All
quote
right,
I added on my.
We're gonna
page.
run over just a few moments. Let's see. I think we've got all the zombies are down, so that's not okay. You Grundar finished that. All right, we're at a mirror. I'll let you know when we're gonna stop. It will be soon, but I've got a moment that I want to get us to.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
As the party's funeral begins.
Even though I'm pretty sure I don't think the piercing damage is gonna do anything to it, I want to cast a second level ice knife at that dude right there.
You got advantage.
You do
Oh,
have
yeah,
advantage.
I do have advantage.
I can't tell if you're crying or not.
Oh, it's a little bit of both.
It's a
You-
laugh cry.
You miss.
But the
Cold
there's
as
still 13 cold damage though to deal with because I cast it at second level,
Okay. All right.
and that'll hit
Damn.
all of those if they don't make their deck save.
Right. Let's do this.
It's like me and my crossbow. I don't even know why I have it.
There's a really cool spell that I'm gonna get once we hit 5th level, and I'm gonna drop ice knife like it's hot.
That was.
Did you pick ice dragon?
Yeah, I'm a silver
A silver.
dragon.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Okay. And the
Did it
last
for the
one.
flavor. If I wanted to do optimizing stuff, I would have picked
Red.
a gold or fire
Okay.
or a red, something with fire.
My the one I went with the red. I went with the gold, or excuse me, red.
You're because Amir being who he is, he's very analytical and he's looking very closely. You don't think that it even when it hit, it didn't have the sort of impact on these things that you would have hoped that it would.
Well, shit, there goes all my damage.
What damage?
I'm not gonna be able to do anything.
What, dude? You mean your 1 point? Can you have that?
Hey, that was 13 damage. Okay,
No,
that's
that's
not bad
true.
for
That's
Amir.
true. That's
That's
true.
not bad at all for
yeah,
Amir.
yeah. All right.
That was one of Grundar's attacks.
Did you want
I
to
know.
move, or did you want to move, or do you stay put?
You know what? Amir feels
I'm
like
just
he's
gonna
not
leave.
finished
My
yet.
party hates
uh,
appreciate my damage.
no, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. All right, Leonin, you're up.
Something to do. That would be. I'm going to. I'm just gonna cast vicious mockery on this guy right here.
On the top one there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you know my crossbow isn't doing anything.
You're right. Let's use words instead. I'm just.
That's hey.
I,
Only
I,
one.
I
It's
love
only
that
one
spell.
D4, I think.
I love that spell.
I mean, it imposes disadvantage on their next attack, I think, doesn't
That's
it?
exactly why I love it.
No.
Wisdom save.
That's not one that it has to understand you, is it?
No.
No, it doesn't. Which is really nice. It worked.
You can do the cartoon like.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
Like,
flip him a bird real quick.
Is your
Exactly,
charisma
yeah.
at 20?
Huh?
Leonin? Is your charisma 20?
It most certainly is, sir.
What the fuck? I give up. I'm done with Dungeons and Dragons. I'm done.
They have an 18 strength.
Bards get +2 to one of their abilities at 4th level.
Everybody does.
Oh, yeah, but I chose Charisma and I had 18, so I went to 20.
I went for flavor.
That's fair.
All right. This
Yeah,
guy goes
put 2 in the
dashing.
flavor.
This guy comes dashing back up into the area. Okay, that's all he can do. All right, Kellenen, you're up.
What's that symbol on this one? What is that?
That's just so that I
Disadvantage.
know he has disadvantage on his next attack. You have advantage to hit him because he's within the fairy fire,
All right.
which is concentration, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, then I will.
Okay.
I will hit him.
Oh, which I should have moved. Damn it.
See advantage and swing away,
Nice, you hit.
and did 6.
Okay. Anything else, or are you done?
I'm gonna use my reaction to up my AC, and that.
Okay. All right, and here we go.
Don't
You
worry,
hear
guys. We
what
can heal you.
you can hear what sounds like way to the south, mobilization, and let's see here. Oh, okay. All right.
This makes me nervous. I like Leonin.
Rank after rank of ancient skeletal warriors begin pouring from the south.
Well, this should get us to 6th level, guys. We're just gonna bypass 5th altogether.
All right. Sounds good. Who knew?
This is the undead buffet. You can have as much undead until you're done.
All right.
You've been here 4 hours. You go home now. Grindar's just like,
Food are gone. You leave. No more.
You no get to go box.
Grindar's like picking up shit off of a bone. You're like, you're not even supposed to eat those.
All right. And this, gentlemen, is where we'll pick up next time. Yeah, we've got just an army of undead streaming from the south. They all come charging up. You can hear what limited weapons they have. You know, as they come,
They have
basically.
metal.
Yeah, they have
Grimgar.
some, sure.
In hearing how overpowered your mandolin was, he just reaches back and grabs it and starts hitting shit with it.
All right. Okay, guys. We'll pick up next Monday right where we left off.
Yep.
Right in the thick of it. I'm not going to worry
Yeah.
about XP until I either kill you or you survive and there's a breather.
Wow, that's so
Yeah, because
terrible
we don't level up until a long rest anyway. So I mean,
Yeah.
there's
Right.
no point. You all right
And
there?
on Jason
Yeah.
almost dying, thanks to whoever was watching and whoever did watch. We appreciate it. And
All right.
tune in next week to see us die.
The exciting conclusion in which
So-
everyone dies.
Next
Tony-
time.
So-
on
so at the end of this,
Ball
Was
Z.
dead by
at the end of
half
this,
past eight.
yeah. At the end of this, you can go back to playing Killian, and everybody else will have to make